Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Bad Rolls, Good Times. Thank you all very, very much for being here, joining us. I am your host and DM, Roush1. Let's introduce our players. First up, we have, back from his own singular adventure, Akuma, the Tiefling Sorcerer.
If you haven't watched it, which I know you haven't because it just went live, you should do that.
Yep, just put up on YouTube about an hour ago, a little over an hour ago.
I know what I'm doing during this episode.
Zymot's gonna check out, and he's just gonna watch what happened with Akuma.
What? Yeah, I roll crit. Move on.
Yeah. This is am I up? My attack roll? All right, I'm good. Yeah, Tomax is gonna go over there and attack something, and then I'm done. Yes, Zymot, the human fighter, is up next. How you doing tonight?
Greetings, everyone. Excited to accidentally kill someone today.
Again?
It's my non-planned MO. I feel like every 3 or 4 episodes I kill someone without trying. So yeah,
it's all right.
Bad character building.
That's all right. Below Zymot, we have Gigroth, the Queen Bee, the Force from the North, the Risk Taker, Giggy Stardust, Gigroth, the Goliath Barbarian.
That's right. It's good to be here. I'm pleased for you all to bask in my presence.
And you're not dead, which is new.
Am I not dead?
Which is new for you.
Right.
And then, last but certainly not least, we have Cyrus, the Elf Bard.
How's it going, everyone?
Good. All right. So, last week, we had a crossover episode with Gideon Mancroy III and Baithag O'Byrne from a good friend of the show, Bassoon Buffoon, twitch.tv/Bassoon Buffoon. They played some D&D with us last week. The group went to check out a cabin and look after a friend of Copper Slobberknobbers, Copper Knobberknockers, who was working on a device to control the weather to combat the Frostmaiden. If I say mixed success, is that giving you guys too much credit?
I think it was sheer W. W's all the way around.
It's giving them
W's all the
credit.
It was an entertainment W for sure.
That's for sure.
Which is really the whole point of this campaign. So frankly, Akuma, I don't know about your 1v1 session, but all I'm saying is, can it really match what we did? Find out next time.
People are looking for substance.
Substance.
Go watch
Substance.
17.5 on the YouTube.
Substance. Gigroth is nothing but substance. if anything, it was a Gigroth episode.
Gigroth, not illegal substances.
I mean, they are easily confused, though. I think that's fair.
Fine. I will go ahead and admit, Zymon is about as deep as a kiddie pool.
me swing sword. You'll get your episode. I
know what I rolled, and I am comfortable with how this is playing out. We have a couple of in-depth characters that can pick up the load. I'm just here to keep the gears turning.
It's all right.
Like Ronaldo. He's our the heart of our party.
Let me just stress that's right. The least charismatic one of the bunch is the only person that tried to recruit him and is responsible for our first intern. So, thank you.
All right. Well, the two people who joined us last week both died. So, spoiler alert.
Yeah, that's why they didn't come back.
They both died. And that's where we leave off is the rest of the group bailing on the two dead members. And they make their way back to Ten Towns. Where would you guys like to go? I'm assuming you're going back to Bryn Shander, or heading there first at least, but if that's not the case, let me know.
I think Bryn Shander makes the most sense because, we got we're still on the mission from Copper Knobberknocker, our good friend, and
plus Akuma slept in, so we gotta go wake him up.
Yeah, that should have been the episode title for the 17.5. Akuma sleeps in.
I mean, at least you know absolutely nothing could have happened, right? I mean, he slept
Right.
in, maybe grabbed a cup of coffee,
That's
cleaned
it.
up, polished his antlers a little bit. Like, what could
Yeah.
possibly go
Not
wrong?
anything
What?
else happened at all. Not a damn thing.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
it does is make some great coffee. Put a little honey in
Yeah,
there.
Gigroth's like has his doubts about Okuma, but he's giving him the goddamn.
The stink eye.
I cannot. No, Gigroth's giving him the benefit of the doubt. That's what it is.
Oh, the opposite.
The opposite. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
but
we should probably go wrap
maybe-
up this our ordeal with Copper Copy Boy.
Copper-
And,
Copper.
Yeah, we'll
Copper
figure it
Flopper
out.
Flocker.
Okay, so you guys are head back into town. You bring in the north entrance. I need all of you to make me a perception check already as you come
Alright.
into town.
you deserve this.
9 for Tomac or Zymot.
11.
A 6.
We see snow.
God damn it!
We see snow.
Oh, the aptly titled "Bad Rolls, Good Times." All right. Well, at least this is a contested roll, so it's possible. What was the highest? An 11 from Cyrus.
11. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
Did
don't-
you learn nothing from our last session, Nick? Where like you banked the entire like point of the session on us making good rolls, and we made no good rolls.
None whatsoever. Not a single one.
Whatsoever.
Okay.
Really,
it
I
should
think
be.
this kind of showcases your gambling addiction, and I'm very concerned.
Hey, you said you wanted to speed things up, you know, and this is perfect. Like, we ain't see squat. Let's get this over with.
All right. So time wise, this would be kind of like middle of the night, almost midnight, by the time you're able to actually get back into Bryn Shander from traveling out at the Black Cabin.
Okay,
You
sorry.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
just wanted to ask. In the time that we went from the Black Cabin to Bryn Shander, is it possible for Gigroth to like inspected the item while using the blueprints or the manuscript to see if he could figure it out?
Oh, you want so like during that travel time, you want to check out the item. Device.
Yes, device.
Serious question. Does Gigroth know how to read?
Yes, he does.
That was
He
a
can read
serious-
common, I
Oh,
would
okay.
assume.
And
I didn't know
giant
you
Common
comment, like-
drawings.
Okay.
I can just imagine like caveman drawings. He's all he can read.
Hieroglyphics.
So you guys identified the item. However, you were unable to analyze what the problem was with it. So, Gigroth, go ahead and make me well, first off, do you have the mended blueprints and the item in your possession?
No, they are in Cyrus's possession, so I would assume I would have asked him like, "Hey, could I try to see if I could figure it out?" If
Gigroth,
Cyrus would let me.
do you remember what happened to the person who had this item before me?
Yes.
He's
yes, I
still
do.
back at the cabin, and I believe you looted his body.
I did not loot his body. There was no body to loot. I saw a
That's
pouch
true.
on
It was
the
just a
ground.
hand.
That's
It was
very
just-
fair. There was no body there.
No.
That's
See,
true.
what you did is you peeled off his hand off of his rod, and then you took his rod. See,
Yeah, I
I
did.
found a bag on the floor, and I took it.
That's right. That's right. You. Okay. So.
Oh,
all
man.
right.
Like, Cyrus, would you give me a chance to inspect the device?
Sure. You can inspect
Maybe
my
I'm-
rod.
No, I'm
No,
talking
go
about
ahead.
the.
Oh,
what-
okay.
what kind of a
Oh
trick
well,
would
this
that
just
be?
seemed more in character for Gigroth. But yeah, you can inspect the device, and the blueprints.
Maybe I might see something you haven't seen.
Yeah, so make me an intelligent insight check. So you're gonna use your insight if you're proficient with that, but you're gonna use your intelligence score. And you do have advantage on this roll because you did witness the device malfunction.
Nick also
Right,
really
well-
wants us to get this figured out.
It's fine if you don't.
Yeah.
It's whatever. You just
Okay.
For the record, Zymot's gonna stay outside of blast range from this thing the whole time.
yeah, good idea. 18.
an 18. Wow. Yeah. Oddly enough, Gigroth, somehow the smart one of the bunch, realizes that the device, for those of you that don't know, or the viewers just joining us, it almost looks like a lump of coal, and there's two rings, metal rings around it that are inscribed with runes. It looks like a gyroscope. Gigroth, you are able to analyze somehow, some way, that these rings are what contain the energy of the device, and it needs another ring. Two rings did not suffice containing this thing's energy. It needs a third one.
So
the scientist who built this didn't figure that out?
No.
Like, he didn't consider that maybe you needed more rings? Or it's like, maybe it's missing something.
Well,
Really?
he tried it with 2 and he died.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I just
He
assumed that
didn't
there was,
really
like,
get a
6
chance to. Yeah, he didn't really get a chance to make it to 3.
That's fair. That's completely
Keeping a safe distance away, can I make out on whether the rings are of Chardalin or not?
You can. Yeah. Make me a... What does it say these are made of? Where am I at here?
Yeah, well, I was gonna ask to see if I could also make a check for that to see what if I know what the material that it's made out of.
Gigroth can make it.
If you want to have advantage from Zymot, like calling out to you, check out the ring.
Hey, Gigroth! Find out what it's made out of, my friend.
Good idea.
Yeah, make me a. This would be. I don't know what this would be. I guess just a basic investigation check, probably.
Investigation, Arcana, or Nature? Nature with like or.
Sure. Yeah, I would accept any of those.
Yes, I'm gonna go with nature because that's the only thing that I have a +2 in.
You're
Intelligence,
welcome.
wisdom. Thank you. All right, so let's see. Ooh, okay. Oh, all right. That is a modified 20.
Okay. It is not Chardalin. You definitely know that. I do not have what these are made of. It just says metal rings.
Platinum.
Middle.
I would assume it's like
If it's platinum,
iron
we're going
or
straight to the store. We're gonna hawk this bitch off immediately.
we're just gonna sell this. Here's a
Yes.
device that exploded our friend.
Yep.
And
we're
we
not
wanna
gonna tell him
to
that.
you.
No, we're just gonna tell him
Well-
it's platinum.
All sales
Well,
are
from-
final.
Oh, sales are final. Yeah. Well, from what I remember telling Cyrus, I told him to attach it to a piece of rope or to string. That way, it doesn't get physical contact on it because I tried moving it and it didn't go off until someone actually touched it. So I think it's like sensory, like you have to physically touch it for it to go off. So we're fine as long as no one touches it, and I'm just inspecting it like this, like off a string, like this.
But I did touch it though, and it didn't go off.
Oh yeah, that's true. You also, I think I mentioned it after you touched it.
I would say
So,
iron or steel or something like that. It's a very common metal.
Do I notice anything about the rings? Like do they seem to be recharging along the way? Like maybe sunlight is what recharges them, or just like a cooldown time as they naturally recharge, like they're its own sustained battery.
Make me an Arcana check on this one.
Cyrus, would you like to help me with this Arcana check?
Sure.
Well, like, what is your Arcana? Was what I meant, like, because I have a 0 in it.
You're helped.
All right, advantage. Okay, and 14.
As far as you can tell, you don't get anything from it like recharging, but your role isn't like good enough to discern that. The only thing that you can
Right.
tell is that it seems to have lost its magical powers. Like it's basically a paperweight at this point.
Okay, cool. And on the way back, I'm sorry, I'm taking up a lot of time. I just want to make sure that this thing's not gonna explode on us at any point. Okay, well, and if that's the case, I'd say we just If it's like some standard metal, you can see if we can't like have somebody like craft us like just another ring. We just slap it on there.
I mean, we have the blueprints, so that should be easy enough to be like, hey, see this ring on here? We can just take it to a smith or something, or find some tinkerer of some sorts, maybe a specialist.
Copper knocker? Is that who you mean?
I don't know if he is or not, but somebody, yeah, he might be.
Okay. And then one more thing before we speed over to Bryn Shander. I would like to see what items survived the blast in my
Sure.
pouch.
Yes. Right. So you stole the bag of holding from.
I did not steal.
You stole the bag of holding from Gideon LaCroix.
He was dead.
The bag of holding is still intact, but you open it up and you look down in and you kind of root around in there, and there's a lot of broken pieces, a lot of just like rubble and bits and pieces at the bottom of this, for lack of better terms. However, there are 2 items still intact.
Okay.
One, you pull from it a small glass orb that is about 1 pound. It's probably the size of a baseball, maybe a little bit smaller, like somewhere between the size of a baseball and a golf ball.
Okay.
But it is cracked.
Okay.
It is a cracked drift globe. And I don't know if you have to attune with this or not. No, you do not have to attune with it.
You said this was a drift globe.
Yep. But it is cracked, so it doesn't work to its full function.
Does it allow him to drift on the dog sleds?
It does something completely different than that.
Oh.
And then also, you are able to pull out a tiny bag that is rust-colored. You have a bag of tricks as well.
Yes.
Everything else is busted. Nothing else works. Nothing else is...
If I can get some of the items mended, would that restore them, or are they like beyond?
They are beyond repair. Their magical
Gotcha, okay.
nature is gone.
Okay. If I were to use mend on the globe, since it still has some of its magical properties, would that fully repair it and get it back to original state?
That would.
'Cause I know that. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna pull out the globe and like, hey Cyrus, could you mend it?
Oh, I thought you were gonna mend it.
Oh no, I don't have mend.
Well,
I
you
know
said
that-
you were gonna mend it. That's a little
Oh, well, I
misleading.
said no. I said I was gonna find somebody.
Oh, okay. What's it worth
Cyrus, worth?
it to you? Yeah,
Oh,
this is an exchange.
yeah. Let's see here. What exactly are you looking for here, buddy?
100 gold.
100 gold. How about this? I think we could make use out of this.
I'm sorry?
I said, how about this? I think you can make better use out of this item. So, how about give it in exchange for something you have?
Mm,
Oh, man.
I've got a candle.
You don't have any other magical item?
I pat myself down. Seem to be coming up short there.
A voice in the back of your head says, "What about your necklace?"
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's-
my gosh.
Ah.
You know what?
Is
I
that
do.
canon?
Is that allowed, or do you want me to avoid that? Because I would not have thought about that until he said that.
You know what? You guys play this however you want. I'm cool with this.
Okay, if you're cool with it, well, you know what, Gigaroth, it's interesting you say that because I do have one magical item here, this beautiful necklace, and I pull off my Charlatan necklace.
I was like, oh, that is really nice. What is, what does it do?
I mean, usually just keep.
Joe?
Oh, did we lose him?
I think. I thought it was me for a
staring
second
intently
there.
at us. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, that face of your ass. I don't like it.
You ever pause a movie in a really awkward spot? This is kind of like that.
Yeah. Yes. I think he's still going.
Okay. We can come back to your guys' wheeling and dealing a little bit later. Okay, so you guys are heading back to Bryn Shander. Where are you going to in Bryn Shander? Are you going right back to the House of the Morning Lord? Are you going to the inn, to the tavern, or inn and tavern? Where would you like to go?
I was assuming we were gonna go back to Cobberknocker, unless there was something else you wanted to do, Jedi. No?
Nope.
Alright. Alright.
I'm back.
There we go.
Okay, so you guys head back to the House of the Morning Lord. It is very, very dark. It is basically the middle of the night, probably past midnight here. You make it there. The doors are shut, and the whole town is quiet.
Are there any inns open?
An inn would be open. There is the North Look Inn. Let's bring up the map here.
Yeah, I'd say we'd probably just go to the first available inn that we see.
Okay. Yeah, the North Look Inn, right inside the North Gate, is where that would be. If you remember the North Inn, there is Scram Sachs, who is he's the tavern owner, the inn and tavern owner. This is the place that has the big giant fish on the wall, the big giant mounted fish. And I believe that is pretty much everything you know about this place.
I say we just do like a pretty standard, just like pay gold, stay the night there kind of deal. Unless there's something specific that occurs there.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can make your normal. You get there. It's pretty quiet down. There's a couple of people. The place does operate 24 hours, so you're able to get in and get a room. Just deduct your typical room fees, couple gold, and you can make your night there.
Sweet.
Akuma, you are at the stables in Bryn Shander, correct?
Yes.
Okay. With your dog sled, you've curled up and fell asleep for the night. However, you are awoken by a hand that basically lays a hand is laid upon your shoulder. Very, very gently, but it does wake you.
I'm just gonna like open one eye and be like, "Hello."
You can see.
I'm gonna whisper it.
You can see an individual about standing about 3 feet tall, dressed in all black, and there is there's like not a whole lot of flare on this, right? Like this is clearly made to shroud them in darkness, and make them unable to see. And they have a full face covering as well. They're holding a slip of paper, and they just kind of drop it, and it flutters down in front of you. And then they turn around and walk away.
I'm just gonna like open the piece of paper and read it to myself.
It says, "Your friends are at the North Look Inn."
Oh, well, that was serendipitous.
And it also says,
Here's some gold so you can stay the night. Sorry.
yeah, here's some gold. Go there. It also says, what would it be? NM. It wouldn't be sends his regards. It would be like NM appreciates the favor. Something along those lines.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna pack up and I'm gonna immediately head out, like pack the dogs up and head for the North Look.
Okay.
Before I get there though, like I'm gonna like try to like duck into an alley or something,
Mm-hmm.
probably like somewhere like I don't know, a few blocks away, and I'm gonna use like disguise self to just make myself look like, you know, somebody else. I don't know, generic person that looks like they're from Bryn Shander.
Sure.
Bob the Baker.
Did I get the benefits of like a short rest?
Yes, you don't get the benefits of a long rest, but you can get the benefits of a short rest.
Okay. So yeah, I will cast disguise self and make myself look like nondescript Bob the Baker.
Okay.
And from there, I'm going to proceed on foot to the North Look.
Okay. Yeah. You make it there. Same sort of deal. There's very, very few people in the common areas, but the Scramsax is working behind the counter. And what's your goal here? Are you trying to meet up with your friends? Are you trying to?
Yeah, so I'm going to like go up to my room. I'm not going to go knocking on doors. I'm going to go up to my room. I am going to use Find Familiar as a ritual to make a little spider. And I'm going to have the spider like walk under the doors until I find the guys in their room.
Sure. Yeah. Yep, you're able to do that. And your spider does. Well, are all of you going to be in the same room? Zymat, Cyrus, and Gigroth?
If we still have the thing, nope. I'm in another room.
Okay. Whatever room has the device, Zymat is in a different room.
Okay. I'm gonna have my spider land on top of Gigroth and do shocking grasp to wake him up.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's.
That's a 19 to hit.
Damn it! Yeah.
All right. A D8 for damage.
You're just doing full damage. Not even like this is non-lethal or anything like that. This is...
Yeah, it's 6 damage off of the shocking grasp from the spider.
Would have been so good if you crit on that.
Wait, hey, Gigroth, wake up! And then he dies.
So,
Okay.
Sorry about the dog. So from there, I'd be like, hey guys, I'm in the other room. You speaking through the spider. You guys need to get out of here. The Zentarum are looking for Cyrus. Oh, and this is Akuma.
And it's like, and you couldn't have used any other fucking way to wake me up, Akuma.
I missed you, Gigroth. But you're getting caught up in the weeds. We need to get Cyrus out of here before the Zentarum find him.
Meanwhile, Cyrus is in the next room over, just snoring so loudly through, like you can hear it, like through into Gigroth's room.
I respond to Cyrus. You missed.
It was Akuma.
Yeah,
Cyrus.
you respond to Akuma with, "Did you miss me?"
Yeah, I'm like. So you missed me. That's why you love is pain. And so I'll go like, all right, I hear you. I'll go wake everybody up.
Thank you.
I'll quickly go and wake up Cyrus first. And be like, all right, Cyrus, we need to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, why?
I just like violently just start shaking him, just like how Homer like strangles Bart, just like Cyrus.
Cyrus reacts about how you would expect, deeply upset.
It's like Cyrus, the Zentarum, we're here for you.
Is it you? Are you trying to kill me? I mean, you are I'm sorry, I don't say anything because you're strangling me.
No, I'm not strangling you. I just ferociously shaking you.
Well, that's what that's what Homer does to Bart. He strangles him every time.
No, not around his neck, but just like on your shoulder, just like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be like, is it you? Are you here to kill me?
Like, no, the Zentarum are here. We gotta. You get your shit together. Let's go. Go wake up Simon.
Okay, I'll pack up my shit and actually I will use my disguise kit and go grab a disguise out of there to make me look like, I don't know, somebody else upon that notion that the Zentarum are looking for me.
You're gonna look like Kevin Bacon.
Sure, I'll look like Kevin Bacon.
Awesome.
I just look like he does in Footloose. I'm gonna just dance my way out of the
out of danger.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go head over to Zymot's room and just like, Zymot, fucking Zentarum here. I don't know why, but Akuma's for some reason is here too, and he warned me about him. So let's get out of here.
Like, we know where they are?
Can you say that again? It kind of cut out.
Do we know where they are?
I have no idea. Akuma with a shocking grasp just told me that they're here. They're looking for Cyrus.
The spider, Gross shoulder's gonna be like, look, dude. I don't know where they're at. I just know they're here. I told them that Cyrus is here. We gotta go.
Wait, you told them I was here? What the fuck, man?
It's like, as I hear this, like, wait, you told them he was here?
It's Levistus' fault.
What? Who told them we're here?
It was Akuma. He says
Akuma told them.
Levistus'
Why would
fault.
Akuma tell them we're here? That makes no sense.
He said it's
that is
Levistus'
the opposite
fault.
of a bro move right there.
Yeah.
All semantics.
Yeah,
We just gotta get out. Let's go. You guys are moving fast.
Yeah,
enough.
we gotta get out of here, but we will discuss this later, Akuma.
Wait, so is Akuma coming with us? Because he kind of told them where we were, so that's...
Yeah,
it
so I
seems
don't know
kind of
where
pointless
Akuma
to bring
is.
him with us, no?
Yeah, I don't know where Akuma is. I already told Cyrus to get up and go. He's gonna put on a Kevin Bacon disguise. But we should probably,
then,
you know,
then we're
accompany
fine.
him.
Then we're fine. They're looking for Cyrus. They don't know you and I.
Yeah, but in the case that they do get Cyrus, he is our speaker for connections with the other 10 towns. So if he dies, that's kind of like, what, do you expect me to be the speaker? I'm
I really like that line of thought from Xylot. Sorry, just that he's like, well, like, I'm not Cyrus. They're looking for Cyrus, not me. I can go back to sleep. I'm fine.
I
in
mean,
Gigroth's mind, it's like, one, he's our friend, but two, also, like, you know, he kind of like is like the main figure for everything.
but he
we're
doesn't
doing.
look like... Look at him. He does not look like Cyrus. Cyrus, do they know your disguises?
Of course not. They don't know nothing about me. I've got a goatee on it. I don't look like Kevin Bacon. I just look like... let's just say it's a cowboy outfit. Yeah, I've got like a shitty goatee on and like a cowboy hat. They don't know nothing about me.
Is that Chuck Norris?
Would you know them if you see them first, my friend?
Well, I can recognize the typical outfits of the Xantarum. But
also,
if they're in
Cyrus
disguise or something, then I don't know any of the specific members besides you know, what we recently found out.
Plus, if they end up discovering that that's Cyrus, he's gonna need backup. He's not much of a fighter. He's more of a lover.
Gigrath, look at yourself. You're all the backup anyone needs.
Actually, you know what? He's made a very good point. If anything, we should just stay here and have Gigroth do lookout. Because you're my security. I've already established you as security for me as speaker, so, you know, you should run a security detail while I go back to sleep.
You make a very good point. All right, everybody go back to sleep.
Okay, back to sleep we go.
I will start doing security checks. What should I be on the lookout for, Cyrus? Any distinctions and looking at these guys?
They usually dress in all black.
So they're basically edgelords.
Yeah, pretty much. They're pretty edgy.
Okay.
They actually, that's the recruiting process, is just finding like really angsty teens who don't get along with their parents. Like, oh, I'm sick of this. Love 9 Inch Nails.
All right, Gigrok's just gonna go downstairs and like see if like anybody's down there. In kind of like in a groggy way, like he just woke up from a nap and he just wants something to drink or something to eat. He got the midnight munchies.
All right. After
And then-
Gigrok goes downstairs, Bob the baker is gonna walk into Cyrus's room.
Cyrus has not fallen asleep yet, so he just like, Bob the Baker, what the hell are you doing here? Oh God, you're the head of the Xantarum. I should have known it was you all along.
Yeah, I would assume Zymot's in the room with Cyrus, in the same room as Cyrus, and Gigroth had his own room with the device.
Oh,
I'm actually going to summon Tomax and put him in the bed next to Cyrus.
Okay. All
He's
right.
gonna throw his
Mikey.
arm around him.
I would assume that Tomax sleeps when you sleep, right, Zymot?
No,
I don't
Since
think
he's-
so.
he's
I
like
don't...
no.
No, oh, I could have sworn because I think you brought it up. Like he's just like from a different timeline or from like a different world from you.
Mm-hmm.
So I would think that
Yeah,
you sleep, he sleeps.
he can act independently, right? Like he's still his own.
Oh,
he's
okay,
still his
okay.
own person.
Fuck you, I sleep when I want to.
And right
All
now,
right,
I want to
cool,
cuddle
cool.
my elf bard. I want to cuddle my elf buddy.
all right. So it's like I'll just like say to Akuma Spider. So they just want to, and I need a long rest too. But looks like I'm on lookout duty, Akuma.
There's no spider on your shoulder. You look over and you're just talking to yourself.
You got so
Oh,
used.
it's like,
you
what-
got so used to having this conversation with your little buddy on the shoulder, and like then
Yeah,
it's not there,
It's like,
and Sebastian is there instead, and he
it's
says,
like, oh, Sebastian, did you eat the spider?
"Conversation."
Conversation.
Sebastian, did you eat the spider?
Negation.
I'll find you a spider later.
He says dissatisfaction.
"Yeah, there you go."
Okay, well, just whatever you want to eat, I'll provide. So yeah, I'll just go downstairs, see if I can get a glass of water or something, see if anybody's, in the lobby area, or as I'm going down the stairs, see if anybody's coming.
Yeah, make me a perception check.
Great. 6.
Yeah, nope, not. I could have rolled a 1, and you wouldn't have seen them. You still would have seen nothing.
All right.
Okay. So in the room, are you guys going to sleep, trying to get your long rest in while Gigroth stays up?
I think in the room, we're still in the baffled moment of Bob the Baker having just stumbled into our room. I think we're still trying to address that.
Okay.
Yeah, so Bob the baker is going to drop disguise self, and it's going to be, me. I'm like, guys, we got to get out of here, and we can't use the front door. We got to go out the windows.
The shit, man. Why would you tell him where we were?
Yeah, for real.
Well, I had to pass some hardware onto the Zentarum, and Nerth was the only way, and he didn't believe me. So I had to give him a piece of information, and in the heat of the moment, it was the only way I knew to get him to believe me, to trust me. So I'm sorry, but we gotta go. I thought I was gonna beat them to you, but they're here.
Wait,
Look, I'm not happy
wait,
about
wait,
any of
wait.
this, but at the same time, it sounds like we don't have time to discuss this, and we need to fucking go. If you wouldn't be right here right now if you were trying to deliberately fuck us over, but we'll talk about this later, and we'll.
And that wait a minute. How does this make any sense? You had to convince them to give.
Like I said,
them
we'll sort this
something?
out later.
No, he could be setting us into a trap for all we know. They're outside waiting for us, and he's supposed to lead us out there.
Then we're already fucked.
Exactly. So make them come to us.
You're gonna fight the Zentarum in a dirty tavern room?
Yeah, at least do it.
Versus fighting them outside in the snow.
Cyrus is already climbing out the window.
Oh my gosh.
Just throw the freaking grenade at them. Nova them. It'd be fine.
All right, let's go, Cyrus. I got my dog sled stashed a few blocks away.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna
Zymot's
shimmy my way-
pissed.
I just imagine like I'm like there's no one downstairs to give me anything, so I just walk back up like, oh man.
All right, I shimmy my way out the window. Is there is this like the kind of thing where it's like it's just like the side of the building, or is there like a roof for me to like walk out onto?
No, it would just be a window on the side of the building.
All right.
And I would assume you're a story up if you're staying in one of the rooms.
All right. Can I like try and like shimmy my way and like climb down like using like edges of like the windows or like, you know, siding of the building?
Yeah, sure. Make me some sort of check, acrobatics, athletics, whichever you feel would best suit you to do that.
21.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to safely climb out the window and down. Are you trying to do this stealthily?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So also make me a stealth check to see how hidden you are.
14.
Okay. Akuma, Zymat.
You said you would accept an acrobatics roll.
I'm gonna go downstairs to find Giggy.
Okay. Yeah, Akuma, you're going out the window.
Yeah, action surge. I should have. Do I have an action surge, or did I? No, I used my Tides of Chaos. I don't have that. An 11.
An 11. Okay. Yes, you get out the window. No problem.
And then you need a stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. 7.
Okay. Cyrus, Zymot, and Gigroth, you get the benefits of a short rest, but not a long rest.
Alrighty then.
If that's the case, would you say that I could expend one of my hit point die? Or...
Yep. If you have hit dice, you can expend them for your own personal healing pool. Zymot, so you go downstairs. Gigroth is... Where are you, Gigroth? Are you just like chilling at the bar, drinking some water? Are you post up outside? What exactly are you doing?
So I would have. So I said that if I didn't see anybody downstairs, I was just gonna walk back up.
Yeah. Okay. So you do not. You meet Zymot as he's coming out the room.
All right. Cool. I forgot. What is the hit die for Goliaths? Is it a D12 or is it a D10?
It's based on your class. So as a barbarian, it's a
based on the
D12.
class. D12. Okay. Cool. Thank you. I see Zymot. I was like, what's going on, Zymot?
Gigi, I don't know what the hell is going on. Akuma is acting really strange. They just went out the window. Apparently, we have to go out the window because there's an Antarma outside the front door. This does not make any kind of sense. He had to convince them to give them something. I mean, who does this, right? Does it make sense to you?
It doesn't make sense to me. You know, I'm a pretty honest person, I'd say, but that's your first man.
Yeah.
the loss for words.
I love just frustrated Zymot is the best. He's always so like he's usually so even keel. Like him being like losing is great.
Yeah, I was like, no worries. I would never do this to you.
Pop off at some time.
Yeah. I was like, don't worry. I feel your frustration. I am like super pissed off at Akuma. But like I said, he's been acting weird ever since he got that Charlatan necklace. We should probably fix that when we go to the temple or to the house of the Morning Lord or whatever. But yeah, I didn't see anybody down here, so let's get the fuck out of here. Do you want to go out through the back? How are we doing this?
Man, I'll be honest with you. I don't even know. I mean, can we even trust him? I mean, Akuma, it just doesn't make any sense. Akuma's gonna tell them where we are, then come here to beat them here, but not beat them, and then lead us out the back way. So Gigi, you want to just fight them?
Honestly, man, I really do. But give me a sec. Is Akuma like 30 feet away from me?
The Northlook Inn is pretty big, so they would be on the opposite side of the building. It would be way more than 30 feet.
Okay. So, look. Okay. So here's the thing. Let's go back to where Akuma is. I'm gonna use my helmet where I'm gonna use my helmet or my helm to see into his thoughts, and see if he's laying down a trap for us, at some just
Ah.
yeah. So I'm just gonna like I guess with like a stealth, stealth to see if so that he can't notice me, and then I'm gonna use my helm to see
Okay,
if he's
so you're
gonna
gonna
lay
try
down
and
a trap.
sneak around the back and get in range of Akuma to use your helm.
Yeah.
Okay. Make me a stealth check that is contested by Akuma's perception.
All right, and I have disadvantage on stealth. Oh,
I
come
rolled a
on!
I rolled a nat 20. I'd imagine you
I'm not
just
even-
saw that.
Yeah, I see. That's why I was like, oh, come on! I'm just not even gonna try.
I mean,
just
you
gonna
can
walk
you can
up.
still do it. He's gonna be able to see that you're using your helmet on him, but you could still do it.
Well, that's the thing. Like, well, I'm gonna like. Okay. Well, I mean, I already said I was gonna do it, so. Okay, great. I'm not even gonna try it. I rolled a nat 1. I'm not even gonna go for a second roll.
You definitely know that Akuma sees you and notices you.
All right, then I'm not even gonna try to use my helmet. I was
What
like,
are
okay,
you
Akuma,
doing,
so
you big galoot, get out of here. Let's go.
I'm waiting for you guys. Get the fuck out the window.
We're on the ground.
Yeah. So this would be outside.
Okay.
This would be outside.
Okay, so
like,
they're already outside. Okay.
like you
okay.
would go
you-
around the building.
You're waiting for us, so you try to read his thoughts? How does that make sense?
No, I thought that while this was going on, like you and Akuma were still trying to like shimmy down the window, not get hurt.
I assume by the time that you convened with Zyma, we were already like on the ground.
Oh, okay,
And-
gotcha. All right. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and like walk. Well, Zyma, if you are grabbing onto me while you switch places with Tomax, do I also transport with you?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Not even close.
We
Not
should
even close, alright.
experiment. Gigroth should hold on to Zyma, and then Zyma should try to switch places with Tomax.
Well, did Tomax already? I mean,
Do I see any
Zy-
of these Interim goons?
Make me a
Yeah, ow!
make me a perception check.
I
You're just
also- I wanna
standing there
use-
in the room.
17.
A
Yeah.
17. Okay. Out. So Zymon, I assume you're out the front door, kind of. Are you following Gigroth around the back? Or you're just
Yeah.
gonna like stop and pause and take a look around?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With a 17. Well, let me make my check here. Yes, you can. You don't see a bunch of people. You see like one individual leaned up against a building in an alley nearby, probably 100 feet away. They're about 3 feet tall, slender, in all black, and they blend in well, the shadows, but you can make the outline out of this person in the shadows.
I mean, they're just suspicious person, right?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, you see suspicious individual in the...
Yeah, that's fine. It's not good enough for me. I'll just follow Giggy.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my helm, and within a 30-foot radius, I can detect the presence of thinking creatures that I can't see.
Okay.
So, is there anybody within 30 feet of me that I can sense their thoughts?
Akuma, Cyrus, Zymot, couple of random people that would be on the opposite side of the wall in rooms.
I can't
All
believe
right.
bread increased in price today. I mean, what's going to happen next?
The inflation of milk is just astounding.
Probably because
I'm gonna-
the cold keeps killing all the cows.
Right. Well, for one, I'm gonna go ahead. Decide since I've already got it activated, I'm just gonna use it on Akuma
Mm-hmm.
and see if he's leading us to a trap. What are the it just gives me the surface thoughts of the creature, but it doesn't let them know that I'm actually using it on them.
Oh, I thought I got to make a spell save.
No, that's only if I use suggestion or if I try to probe deeper into your thoughts. but I just get the surface of what you're thinking.
Which would be
Me? What I'm thinking?
yeah, your
Yeah,
your
what is-
surface.
what-
Like, what the hell is taking these guys so long? I told them we gotta go. The Zentarum are coming.
So that is the surface thoughts, Gigroth, is we gotta go Zentarum here.
All right. I will send him a message, saying, "Hey, I'm kind of gonna I'm kind of throwing Zymont under the bus, but you had already said it before out loud. So like, hey, why did Zymont say that you might be laying down a trap? Like what the hell, man?"
Zymont's a military guy. I'm using message now to like talk back to you. I'm like, he's a military guy. He thinks through everything. Let's go.
And when I ask him that about the whole trap thing, like, at the surface of Akuma's thoughts, like, is he laying down a trap? Like,
Why do these fucking idiots think that we have time to sit here and argue about a trap? We're already in the middle of a fucking trap.
okay,
Everything
like,
in
okay.
Akuma's mind is saying, let's get the F out of here.
yeah. Okay, I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna, let me see, the duration is a minute. So for that entire minute and every minute afterwards, I'm just gonna keep using the helmet as a way to detect any
Any other minds?
thinking any other minds within a 30-foot radius of us. And, Zymont, let's get back with Akuma and Cyrus, and let's stick together while using my helm. And I explained that I can, detect the thoughts of other creatures.
Okay.
But
All right, yeah. So the creatures that keep coming up, Gigroth, are just like people sleeping in their houses. Maybe every once in a while someone's up eating or something in their house, but that's all the minds that you get. As you guys have now all gotten together and are making your way to the dog sleds. Zymont, what are you doing specifically?
I'm gonna go to the dog sled and prep
Okay.
mine, but I'm not gonna pull it out of the shed.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you guys can do all of that, and beat feet, whatever you all want to do.
all right.
We probably can't go back to Goodmead right now.
Right. Our best option is probably to go to the House of the Morning Lord.
Well, if we want to get out of town, I mean, I think the safest place would probably be Caer Dineval.
And why would you say that? With those cultists there.
I mean, we left on good terms with them. They were pretty excited about us killing the Dwerger.
Right. I just feel like right now that we're in a big city, if we can hide out somewhere that we have the advantage on.
I mean, it's the
on
Zentarum.
location.
Big city is their natural habitat.
Yeah, but we'll be holed up in
He's
one
got you
place. They'll
there.
have to come to us. But here's the thing: if they follow us all the way to Caer Dineval, one, we're putting innocent lives in danger, and they're just gonna follow us there. So
It's
They'll
literally
easily
named
track us
after a
down.
castle. Caer Dineval. It's a castle.
Yeah, if we were to go anywhere, that would be the most secure place I can think of.
all right,
Okay.
fuck it. You make good points. Fuck it.
Zymont?
I don't see any reason why not to go there.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Okay. All right. I need all of you to make me a perception check as you hit the road.
I'm gonna stay in the shed when they leave.
Okay, so you're gonna stay back in Bryn Shander.
Yeah, when they leave, I'm gonna simply position
Oh,
myself where I
God.
could look out the door and see if anyone trails them.
I gotcha.
I got a 15.
I'm glad you're so thoughtful. I rolled a 2.
I also rolled a 2.
You guys suck so much.
Hey, we have to roll these bad things unless we don't roll bad rolls, the name of our campaign wouldn't make sense.
Okay.
Or the name of
I'm
our
having a
channel.
good time.
Zymot, make me a
Zymot is.
perception check with advantage.
Ooh, thank you. Ooh, 21.
All right. As you stay back, you see the same individual just kind of walk and follow the rest of the group.
Mhm.
As the rest of the group hits the road, I mean, it's right by the north entrance. You see this individual cloaked in black walk towards the entrance and just kind of follow and gaze as the group leads. With your 21, you notice that this person, 3 feet tall, you can, based on their body type, you can guess that they are a gnome,
Mhm.
is missing a hand. And in place of the hand is it's like a crossbow, essentially.
It's the guy from last session.
Can I do a history? We've never come across anything like that, heard anything like this, right? Am I drawing a blank or did I miss that in my notes?
Zymat would not know this person.
Okay, cool. And it's clear to me that he is watching the party leave.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Is there anyone else around here?
Nope.
How far away is he from the shed that I'm kind of pseudo hiding in?
Oh, let's bring up the map here. I mean, you're right by the north gate, so I would say less than 100 feet away.
Can you be a little more specific?
Sure.
Normally I don't need it, but I mean
So outside the gate, probably 60 feet.
60 feet. Let me double check something real quick. Oh, perfect. Excellent. 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 All right, cool. And once again, with my 21, I know that there's no one else nearby, right?
Correct. Yes.
Sweet. I'm going to move my full 30 feet of movement to the guy, then bonus action summon Tomax another 30 feet on the guy and attack.
All right. Just making a melee attack?
No, he's going to hack at him. Aiming, if I can, I guess, to lop off the crossbow arm.
Sure.
Okay, not bad. 15 to hit.
15 is going to hit.
Okay. Where is... There we go. D10. Where is this? Nope. There it is. Not great. 3 plus 3, 6 points of non-magical slashing damage.
6 points. Okay. And make me a dexterity check to see how accurate your or Tomax's glaive hit can be.
Okay. Not great. 12.
Okay. Yes, not good enough to get an exact aim, but you do slash across that arm, but the damage is not enough to lop off the arm. You actually hit like the upper part where the shoulder is or the bicep.
And then,
but yeah, it hits.
Unleash Incarnation to strike again.
Okay.
14.
14 does not hit.
Okay. Let me see. Action. Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. This being now being attacked turns and sees Tomax, but can also see you, and will fire the crossbow. You can see as he turns around, basically grabs the arm and pulls back to like load or to cock the crossbow, and fires a crossbow bolt at you. That is a 16.
That misses.
16 misses. Okay. And then will attack use its other hand. So as it gets done with the crossbow, and then it produces a short sword. That's actually it's a short sword, but it's shaped like a kris, right? It has like the curved blade to it, and it will attack Tomax with that. That is a 22.
Poof. He dead.
He gone. And then we'll take his movement to run 30 feet. So you'd be like just outside of the gate. He's gonna take his movement to run across the gate inside and into kind of like behind the houses.
Would that cause him to run into me or no?
No. So you're back further towards the north look. So he's going to come in the gate and then basically turn to the east and make his way along the houses that way.
Okay.
He's going to use
I would like to give chase.
Okay, sure. So it is your turn now.
30 feet. Move my full 30 feet to catch up.
Okay, yeah. So you would be... I would say you are now 40 feet away from him because he had to take a little bit of movement to... Rather than being 60 feet away, you now close the gap a little bit since he had to do kind of a little loop around the entrance there.
All right. Let me see. Summon. All right. So you say he's 40 feet away from me now? All right. Summon Tomax 30 feet and chuck my net at him through Tomax.
Oh, okay.
Good to go?
Yeah. Go ahead. Make me that attack roll.
See, 17?
I mean, a 17 hits. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that take him down or just slow him down or what?
Net. Let me see here.
I'll throw, let's see. Large or smaller, a large or smaller creature hit by the net is restrained until it is freed. A net has no effect on creatures that are formless. Creatures are huge or larger. A creature can use its action to make a DC 10 strength check, freeing itself or other creatures within its reach, dealing 5 damage or dealing 5 slashing damage to the net. AC 10 also frees a creature without harming it, ending the effect and destroying the net.
Okay. Yeah. He's caught in it. He's restrained.
Okay. I mean, that's I used my bonus action to summon. Let's see. I guess I will.
So that counts as your attack, right?
Yes. Okay. Correct.
Uh,
I will special action move Tomax. Let's see. Summon third. Oh no, he's still within range. Oh, I'm good. Actually, yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. He's in Tomax's range, but not. Yeah, because Tomax is 10 feet away from him.
Okay. Yep. All right.
And I'm gonna keep rushing him.
Okay.
I mean, I used my movement already, but I'm rushing him.
Sure. So you use your movement. You have what, 30 feet of movement?
Yes.
Okay, so you're 10. So you would be 10 feet away from him.
I'm 10 feet away from him
because you were 40 when you started your turn.
Oh,
so if you wanted to move 30 towards him and then throw your net, or throw your net and then move.
Gotcha.
I just need to know how close you are.
Okay, my bad. No, yeah, I'm 10 feet away from him, and then Tomax is 10 feet away from him on the opposite side, so we're flanking him.
Okay. Cool. So he will use. Let's see here. I kind of get to be smart-ish with this individual. So, with that, with his short sword, he's going to. Let's see. I got to roll AC of 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he will slash right through the net to get free, but that takes his action.
Son of a bitch, that was my favorite net.
And then he's going to use another. He gets to make an attack. He's going to do his crossbow dealy.
Hold on one second. I think that actually takes up his full attack.
Oh, really? Okay. Can
Hold
use
on.
its action.
A
to
creature
make-
can use the action to make. Yeah, so I'm assuming, right? Because I'm assuming it gets an extra attack per turn, right? Because then it would still be part of the same action.
Yeah, the assassin makes 2 attacks. So then it would be part of the same action. You are correct. Okay. And then he's going to he yells out to you, and the voice is distorted. You can hear it, but you can tell that it is not his normal voice. And it says, "You best stay out of this, sellsword. You are not the one we are after."
Hit him in the throat. Maybe he'll bring his voice back to normal.
And then he will use his movement to try and run away. Basically, where you're flanking, he's going to try and split. So with your polearm master and being 10 feet away, I believe either of you get the
Yep.
get the attack.
Yep. Come on. Yes. 24.
Yeah, that's going to hit, and he can't get away.
Nope. D10. 3. 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Let's yeah, all right, sweet. It's my turn again, right?
Yes, it is.
How jacked up is he looking? Is he still pretty good?
Not very.
Okay, cool. Then special action, move Tomax 10 feet in front of him, and I will move the rest of my movement to catch up to him. Oh, actually, I guess he didn't move. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna reposition once again, so we're flanking him, so he's got nowhere to go. Hack at him with my glaive for a 21, which hits. So a D10 plus 3, 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Then I will unleash Incarnation again. This die is hot. Yes, 21
Oh my
again.
gosh.
This is my favorite dice, my meta one. 7 for 10 again. And let's see, movement, action, but bonus action. That's right. Bonus action, I get to attack with the butt of my glaive. Oh, nat 20.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right, 2d4 plus 3.
God damn, Jedi. How about you leave some damage for the rest of us?
7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Yeah, you roughed him up pretty good. He's still standing. He's still up.
My friend, we could do this the hard way or the easy way. It is up to you.
If this is the way you want it, so be it. And he will use his crossbow on you.
Really quick, does Gigroth hear or see that this is all going down?
You guys,
you're gone.
You
dude.
guys are gone. You guys are dog sleds heading out of Bryn Shander here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I thought this happened like just a little bit after we had left.
Oh yeah, a little bit after you had left, but no, you're far enough away that you can't hear any of this. 19.
Gotcha.
19 hits.
Okay. Take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And I need
Yes,
you
sir.
to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Hell yeah. I'm all right with that. Let's see. 12 plus 18.
18 saves, but you're going to take half damage.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 13, that would be 19, 23, 29, so half of that.
So 15, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Poison damage. So 15 poison damage plus the what was it, 8 piercing or whatever I said?
Yes. Yep. All right.
Okay. And then steps into 5 feet of range. Gosh, this sucks. Because this really sucks because if he moves 5 feet towards Tomax, he's moving out of your range, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what he would do. He's gonna take a 5-foot step towards Tomax.
Oh no, my friend. This isn't far from over.
So this is just you getting the opportunity attack.
Yep. 19.
19 does it.
All right. 10. I'm gonna roll like shit the rest of the night. 6 points of slashing damage, and he does not get into melee range.
Does not move. He says, "You are talented. I will give you that."
Is it talented? Or like I'm whooping your ass?
Okay, it is your turn.
I beg to differ, my friend. I'm actually the worst fighter from my town. It's a small village. You might have heard of it. But in the meantime, hack. All right, that one sucks. 14, which I believe is a miss.
That is a miss.
All right, unleash incarnation for another swing. Oh my gosh, 15?
15 hits. That's the magic number.
All right, thank goodness. All right, 15 D8 or D10. I just had you. Where'd you go? Oh, there it is. D10. Oh, now I'm rolling like poop. 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay, yeah.
I haven't used my bonus action yet, so attack with the backside of my glaive, all Darth Maul style.
Yep.
There we go, 19.
That's a hit.
Another D4. 5 points of slashing damage.
Sure.
All right. And then I can safely move away because I am 10-foot range, and I'll step back 5 feet. Yes.
Okay, so you're going to be now 15 feet away from him?
Oh yeah, I guess he has to move to hit me. Yeah, no. Yeah, yes. I'm going to move 15 feet away. Yes.
So you're gonna back up to now.
Or I'm going to move so I'm fit. Yeah, so he has to come into my range.
Okay, and Tomax, so you and Tomax are still flanking him?
Mm-hmm, correct.
All right. Let me get the right scene up here. So you and Tomax are still flanking, but you're 15 feet away now and Tomax is 10?
Yes, correct.
So if he wants to get closer to you to melee you, he has to get out of Tomax's range.
Mm-hmm.
But if he moves closer to Tomax, you're not going to get
good.
an opportunity.
Correct.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure. So he is going to take. He's going to use 5 feet. No, he's going to use his crossbow to shoot at Tomax.
Okay.
This is a +6 to hit. That's a 20.
Yep, he gone.
And then he's going to run 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
So he is now, that would be 45 feet away from you.
Okay.
It is your turn.
All right. Full movement, 30 feet to him.
Mm-hmm.
That puts him 15 feet away from me, right?
Yep, that's correct.
All right. Bonus action, summon Tomax in front of him. Attack. 16, I believe you said that hits, right?
Hits.
All right. 16. Yes. 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Still
up.
Yep, that's fine. Unleash Incarnation.
Mm-hmm.
16 again. Another D. Another 6. 10 points of slashing damage.
Describe how you take down this assassin.
As he's running and he hears my footsteps in the snow, he turns around to look at me, and then when he goes back around, Tomax waves him, hello, and like decks him in the face and clotheslines him. And then when the guy's flipping in the air, Tomax is gonna spin the glaive over his head and shank him through the chest into the snow.
Okay. And this is a lethal attack, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I was considering leaving him alive, but he is way too dangerous to keep alive.
Okay.
No. Well, I can't.
I mean, I thought about it. I started this fight hoping to keep him, but I mean, he did almost half my life in one swing. So yeah, no.
I was really concerned when he was rolling for that poison dice. I'm like, oh no, it's
Oh yeah, it's 76.
Just kept counting.
Yeah, it's 76 for the poison dice.
Yep.
Why is poison so good for our enemies but bad for us? This sucks.
Well, because of this person's stat block. Yeah, this assassin is dead.
All right, cool. I would like to go ahead and I'm gonna search his body. I want to search for stuff and things.
Okay,
Bring me
so
back some poison.
so you're searching their body. One, you see that the crossbow is like attached to his arm. There's no hand there. It is at about just below the wrist is where this crossbow is.
That's where it was because I'm gonna lop it off.
Okay. It would be considered a light crossbow if you want to keep it as a weapon and add it into your stat block.
Yep.
Let's see here.
The poison I took was from the arrow or the short sword?
That was from the crossbow.
Okay, cool. So I'd like to take his quiver.
Mm-hmm.
With the arrows if possible.
Yep.
Okay. And then I'm gonna keep searching his person. I'm also gonna look for a confirmation on the tattoo.
You are able to find a Zentarum tattoo on a nice winged snake on the other arm.
Okay. Of note, just because I could be wrong, but did I recognize the voice, or was it just muffled?
No, it wasn't muffled. It was like magically distorted.
Okay. All right. Cool. And I'm just learning magic, so I wouldn't know what's going on. All right. Cool. Do I find anything else? Money? Any notes? Anything that looks like anything that could look like it was written on?
No.
As well. Okay.
You do not know, or you do not find anything else on this person other than being able to. They're two weapons, the crossbow and the short sword.
Okay.
And then the crossbow bolts, and then the being able to identify that they were an agent for the Zentarum.
Okay, cool. I will take the time to load the body on my sled.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and beat feet to follow the rest of the party. I'd like to do a perception check, actually, before I leave. See if anyone was watching him.
Mm-hmm.
Watching the Watcher.
Yeah, make me that perception check.
Never mind. 5.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
You're just like so winded and like exhausted from the fight. You're like, you kind of glance around. Yeah, we're all clear here, guys. You're just like, man, this poison is really wearing on me.
Yep, I would like to hit the road and let me know if my trip counts as a short rest or not.
Okay. Yes. And you're gonna go to Caer Dineval because that's where the group. That's where the group said that they were going. Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I made sure I heard where they were going.
All right. 6 hours later in the trip, you guys make it to Caer Dineval. No, you do not. During the trip, you do not get the benefits of a short rest unless you specifically pull off and decide to take an hour's rest.
No, that's fine. I'll go ahead and just use second wind to regain hit points.
Okay. All right. So it would be morning time. Sometime between 6 and 7. Actually, probably sometime between 7 and 8 in the morning. When you make it to Caer Dineval.
And just for my own knowledge, do I have any lasting effects from that poison?
You do not. It just does a shitload of damage.
Ooh. I wonder if I can coat my glaive with it. All right, cool. Yeah, eventually I'd like to catch up with the party.
Okay. So the rest of the party makes it to Caer Dineval first. You see the same shoreline, the two ridges of houses around the outside edge. If you were to continue taking the road to the north to Caer Konig, there's the uphill climb tavern and inn, the tavern just outside of the keep, and you can get to the keep. what would you like to do at this point? The rest of the group. Are you going to rest when you get there?
Yeah, I say we'll probably do a long rest when we get there, and also probably be concerned as to where Zymot is.
Okay.
But we'll probably just. I'd say we start our long rest and kind of just go from there.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay. All right. Yes. So you make your way to the keep. You get let in right away. Akuma, you kind of gesture up at the two individuals at the top of or around the outside to let you in. They open the doors, and then you make your way through the grassy area. There is the dog shed. I don't know if you want to tie up your dogs there, where the axe beak would be.
Yep.
At this point, you can see the little boy who tends to the dogs is asleep there on a big pile of, pile of dog bedding, unused dog bedding, is asleep there. You kennel the dogs, and you can make your way into the keep. And two, either any one of the guard towers. I don't remember if there is an open room or not.
What about where Granny stayed?
Yes, that room is open on the second floor.
Yeah, her corpse is just laying in the corner, but that's not really an issue for us.
No, her corpse has been removed from the premises, and yeah, you can use that room to get a long rest in.
Oh, well, that means Gigroth, you can raid her stuff when we go in because the body's not there.
What happened to the granny?
Oh, that was like what, episode 4 or 5?
That was pretty early on.
Oh.
Granny.
Oh, that she died. Oh, her.
Yeah, we talked
the
to her and then
wife.
she died.
Yep, Hethel died.
Yeah.
She was sick of knucklehead trout. Yeah.
She was allergic.
She's gone. You can use that room to get your long rest in. Zymot, I would say probably by the time you get your dogs ready to go, they probably had maybe a 20-minute head start, 15-minute head start. Something like that. You get your fight in. I mean, the fight didn't take very long.
I think it was 3 rounds, so 18 seconds.
Yeah. But from the time that the assassin watched the rest of the group leave and then come back in and you attacked, I would probably say between that and then getting the dogs ready would be 15 minutes or so. So about 15 minutes after the rest of the party gets there, you arrive at the keep.
You know what, now that I think about it, instead of us doing a long rest, we would probably be concerned about A, the fact that Zymot isn't there, and B, that there's still an assassin presumably after us. We wouldn't know that the assassin was detained by Zymot. So I imagine we'd probably tell the guards or something to watch out for any black hooded figures or any suspicious characters, and then maybe
Right.
wait in one of the front halls or something to see if Zymot comes.
Sure,
Well,
yeah, you want
I was
to
gonna-
wait in the the main hall because where you
Yeah.
first walk in.
Yeah, we'll just grab some food and drink or whatever, and just wait in the main hall for Zymot.
Okay.
I was gonna have Gigroth just stand post on the tower, at the very entrance of where the gate is. So he just stands on top waiting for Zymot to come back.
Okay. So
Yeah,
Gigroth
sounds
is going to wait with the two individuals controlling the front gate. Cyrus is going to be in the main hall. Akuma, what are you doing?
I'm also gonna be sitting around and probably just try to sit outside of 30 feet of Gigroth.
Okay. You can smell something cooking in the kitchen.
Is that chili?
What does it smell like?
Smells like soup.
Any particular type of soup?
Make a perception roll.
That's an 8.
I mean, it's familiar. But you can't pinpoint what it is, right? You've smelled good food before and soup before. You can't really. You can basically make out that it's soup, but you can't pinpoint anything else about it. Okay. Do Akuma and Cyrus want to talk about anything while Gigroth is gone and Zymot is on his way back?
So while you guys were doing whatever it was that you were doing at the oh, I think he froze again.
Yep.
It's hard to do dialogue when he freezes.
No, it's all good. We can when he comes back, we can retcon some things if you guys wanted to have a conversation by yourself. But for this moment, we'll fast forward. Gigroth. Yeah. What's up?
Oh yeah. No, I was gonna say I want to use the helm of telepathy on the 2 guards.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would only use it on one at the time. So I'll just like how to say. So it didn't really matter which guard, but like, so anything new or particular happened since we've been gone? They're just talking to them, but like using the helm, kind of like reading their service thoughts to see if they're saying anything.
Sure.
Else.
No, we're just keeping watch. No one weird showed up. We haven't had to defend anything. No, we're just minding our post.
All right, cool.
Nothing weird. Nothing weird or, unordinary.
All right. Is that chef still working with you guys? Because I'm kind of hungry.
Oh yeah. Chef got a real cool new present too.
Oh really? What did he get?
Oh, he got this big old cauldron. It was a tiefling that dropped it off, and they brought it in.
So Gigroth is just like slowly turning his head in this like excuse fucking.
Yes. Oh yeah, he got this new cauldron. It's really cool. He's been cooking it all, using it all the time. So we've had like some knucklehead trout soup. He's made some other things. He was able to get some like moose shanks, and so we've had like moose stew. It's a nice change of pace from just knucklehead sandwiches.
Right. And when did this happen exactly?
Oh, this would have been 2 days ago. Roughly, a couple nights ago.
So like the facial expressions I'm making is just like the same ones Gigroth's making. So he just be like,
Oh yeah, you should. I mean, it's
good to know.
They look down at their wrist. There's clearly no watch there, but they make the time motion like, people probably getting up for breakfast here pretty soon. I'm sure he's got some cooking down in the kitchen. I'm sure it's good.
And I'm just like waiting for Zymot to just come, and like I'm just even more steamed about Akuma.
Yeah. So this 15 minutes goes by, and Zymot, you're approaching the castle at this point.
Cool. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and park.
Like open the gates.
So okay, so Gigroth, you're gonna tell the people that you're working with to let him in, open the gates and let him in.
Yeah, unless Zymon wants to park outside.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll come in. I'll go ahead and grab the wrapped body. Not say a word, just throw the body over my shoulder and freaking walk inside.
Okay.
Go to wherever our room's at.
I quickly just like try to get to him. Like how tall is the wall? Like,
oh gosh, the keep is very, very tall. At least 2 stories, and then the guard towers would be even slightly higher than that.
So where the gate entrance is what, like 20, 30 feet?
Yeah, somewhere between 20 and 30 feet.
Alright. I was gonna just jump down.
Yeah, you can if you would like to.
I'm gonna get a long rest in. Gigroth's gonna jump down with the help of some to quickly catch Zymot.
Okay, so the gates open up, and then you turn back and you jump off. Take 3 points of bludgeoning damage on your fall.
Cool. Just like kind of hurt my.
So Zymot, you pull your sled in, and then there's like the dog kennel there on your right hand side as you're coming in, and behind you, Gigroth, boom, falls from the sky and does the superhero landing.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. And like, hey Zymot, before you go in there, I gotta talk to you. And then as I notice you putting the body over your shoulders, like, is that why? Who did you kill this time?
Oh, I love that.
I don't say a word. I just look at him and then throw the body over my shoulder and start walking into the keep.
It's like, hold on, Zymot, hold on, don't go in there. We need to talk about something real quick before you walk in. All right. I'm presuming that's the guy after Cyrus, the assassin or whoever.
Mm.
Okay. I was like, so I just had an interesting conversation with the guards. It seems that Akuma brought the cauldron over here when we left with those other two guys.
He nods and walks into the keep.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. And I'm just gonna like, all right, and then I'm just gonna walk in there with them.
Akuma and this.
But before I do, I want to take out a one of those fuzzy pieces from my rust bag of tricks,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm hoping it's gonna be one of the ones on the higher end.
Okay.
Roll. A 3. So what the hell did I summon?
Mastiff. You got another puppy
Mastiff.
dog.
It's just a dog.
Yep. And Mastiff is a medium beast, medium-sized beast.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Okay. Yeah. Let me just pull up the stuff for it.
Akuma and Cyrus, you have about 15 minutes to have a conversation by yourselves.
So picking up before my disconnects, what the hell happened?
So I've got the Nerth, and Levistus had told me that I needed to give the Chardalin to some powerful people. And since the Zentarum were after you, I thought it'd be great to get them on Levistus' side, or at least let Levistus infiltrate them. So I gave Nerth and his militia leader the Chardalin pendants that I made.
Okay.
But things kind of went sideways when they didn't really trust me and they didn't want to take the stuff and they just kind of threatened to kill me. So I told them that you were going to be in Brinchander. I kind of expected to find you first, but I didn't.
You couldn't have, told them anywhere else that wasn't the place I was at?
I was kind of trying to stay alive and not get killed by the Zentarum, but...
So you put my life on the line?
Well, no, I was going to save you, but I didn't. But I did, but I didn't.
How do you expect me to rely on you? I mean, you've been pretty reliable up until this point, but you just put me in massive danger. You fucking outed me to the Zentarum.
Yeah, but I got you out of Brinchander.
You're not entirely wrong.
At this moment,
And
boom,
I also brought...
doors bust open, and Zyma and Gigroth are at the front doors. Zyma coming in, he's got a body slunk over his shoulders, and he looks like he has an agenda. Like
I like to imagine that like Zyma is coming in full just like he's intense, he's like looking forward, and then Gigroth is like following kind of behind, sort of like,
hey wait up, I got let's talk.
Exactly, like the little brother being like, look guys, see what they did, I told you what they did. See, Dad, I knew that this is what would happen.
Oh, that's great. That's
so I am sorry, give me one sec.
Oh man.
Mom.
Okay, my gosh. So what I was depicting Gigroth doing is probably walking side by side with Zyma.
Oh no, you're behind him. You are behind him. Zyma, like
I'm behind him.
Oh,
This
I mean,
is
correct
Zyma's
me.
moment.
I mean, Zyma, you can correct me if I'm wrong here, but you definitely were like, nope, this is what I am doing. I am going in, not talking. Boom, got to get through these doors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Gigroth, if there's any delay with like you trying to talk to Zyma, you would be behind him. You can be right behind him, like 5 feet right behind him, but you would definitely be behind him.
So I'd say that I'm like steaming after the cauldron thing. So I'm probably gonna let Zymot like walk in there first, but I'm like not even 5 feet behind him. I'm like right on his like ass cheeks behind him. And as soon as the doors open, I tell my Mastiff to go and sick Akuma.
Ooh, are we gonna have a little initiative PvP here?
Interesting.
Okay. All right. Doors bust open. Zymot runs in, or is I would expect this like speed walk with a purpose sort of stride. Gigroth shortly behind, and then from behind Gigroth, a dog jumps out and lunges at you, Akuma. It's going to try and bite you.
Yes.
So Gigroth, you can roll me the attack, and you're gonna get +3 to it. I don't know if you have Mastiff pulled up on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I
okay,
do.
Cool. Yeah.
I
So
do.
make your attack with it.
And you said it's a +3 to okay, +3.
Mm-hmm.
Modified 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
And if it's a creature, they must succeed on a DC 11 Strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Yeah. So make your 1d6 +1 damage roll.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. 6. That would be 4 damage.
4 points of piercing damage, and then a strength saving throw.
Strength. 7. So I get knocked prone.
Yep. So I imagine you're sitting down on a bench at one of these big long tables. This dog jumps at you, bites you, and knocks you over. Let's get initiative rolls from everyone, because that kind of seems like how this is gonna go. I don't know why I'm rolling. It's all you guys.
All right. Gigroth with a 18.
Cyrus with 10.
11.
6.
Okay. Keep in mind, talking is a free action, so all of you guys can continue having a conversation through this. But I want everyone to get a turn to do kind of things that they want to do. So Gigroth, you are up again. Your Mastiff will go on your turn as well.
So I start off with saying, Akuma, what the actual fuck, man?
What the actual fuck? You just had a dog attack me.
Yeah, seriously,
come
what the
on.
hell is this about, Gigroth?
Oh, come on, Akuma. Put a little bit more effort to it. You have a dog's teeth sicked in you. I want to hear you scream. Okay.
You're gonna pay for this one.
So I was like, first, you tell the Zentarum about Cyrus. Second, I find out that you moved the fucking cauldron over here without even talking to us. Thirdly, I'm still a little mad about the shocking grasp this morning, or the shocking grasp. And not just that, but I know for a fact that captain on the ship told you that there was lasers in there, and you still sent me in there without letting me know. So I've had it up to here with your bullshit.
Well, if this is how you want to do it, let's go.
What do you have to say for yourself, young man?
Let's fucking go.
I want an answer. I don't want to fight you. I
Take
just
your
want an answer.
fucking
Like,
turn.
All right. So
pussy.
Gigroth, are you going to make
Okay,
an attack your
okay.
turn this turn?
okay, yes, I will be.
So
taking...
this whole thing, like Zymot's going last, like that sucks.
I know, doesn't it?
You know what? I'm gonna hold my turn after.
Oh, quit being a
Zymot.
pussy, dude. Do your thing, bro.
What? Just attacked me
Bro,
with a dog.
Get the fuck
yeah,
out
but
of
I'm-
here, bro.
I'm trying to get
turn.
Zymot shit in first. Okay, you know what?
Yeah,
all right, all right
really,
then, all right
really?
then.
You're gonna get Zymot shit at first after you attack with the dog. You summon a dog and you attack with it, and then let's let Zymot get the fuck out of here, bro.
You
Okay.
also cut
Okay.
Zymot off coming through the door to like Zymot very
Gigroth-
clearly was like on a mission and you cut him off.
Yeah.
Gigroth just
Okay.
pops his head out from behind Zymot, like, get him, Dad!
I'm gonna let you finish, but hold up.
Okay, all right,
I love this.
all right.
This
All right,
is so
Gigroth ain't
awesome.
no pussy. Gigroth ain't. I'm trying. All right, you know what? Yeah. Giveaway ain't no pussy. He's headed up to here with some bullshit. All right, so he's going to bonus action, rage, or is that even necessary? Nah, I'm not even gonna rage for this. I'm going to attack. So let's see. Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
All right. Damage. So 9. What is that? Slashing damage? Yes, slashing damage. All right,
All
and then I'm
right.
gonna go for the bonus.
After your first attack, I'm going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Uh, does that go through because you're prone?
I mean, I'd imagine I'd be able to do that while I'm being prone.
No, I don't know how it
Yeah.
works. That's what I'm
One
asking.
reaction I take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of me that I can see. So that's a Dex 13, but you're gonna roll a 2 on that.
All right.
And then I'm gonna roll 3d10 damage.
Damn.
And then you can sit here and just keep thinking about your actions.
Oh my gosh.
All right, roll that 3d10. Roll that 3d10. I want to see some damage.
14.
Okay. What kind of damage is that? Like magical, right?
That's fire, I
Oh,
believe.
Oh, okay. And
Oh,
then
God.
after that, I'm gonna bonus action, and then I'm gonna hit him with my warhammer
Oh.
So
for
that was
a
9.
10.
Do you have to make another attack roll?
Yeah, he rolled a 10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I rolled, and then I'm gonna roll
that-
one more since I get advantage. 19.
The 19 hits.
All right, and that is
Oh.
This is great.
9 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
All right. And we're in the hall, so give me a sec. I'm trying to pull up the character in of castle. Yeah. Let's see. This first level. So I'm going to. Okay, one square is 10 feet. What table is Akuma sitting at? Because there's like 3.
Yeah, Akuma, you can pick whichever table you would be sitting at.
Okay, let me pull up stream to see the map. I guess I'd be sitting at the center one.
Okay.
Center. All right, I'm gonna move into the room on the.
Wait, you're gonna move away from me?
Yeah.
Okay.
To the
I'm gonna
right.
take my opportunity attack.
Am I? Yeah, I'm in range. Fuck! I didn't think you had an opportunity attack, but now I know.
Oh, everyone gets a reaction on their, you know.
I mean, I'm not saying that I can hit,
Reaction?
but
No. I thought that opportunity attack was not everybody got an opportunity attack.
Oh God.
That's fine. No, that's fine.
okay, that's not gonna hit. It's
Yep.
just a 5.
Nope. All right,
All right.
I'm gonna move into that room on the right.
Oh man.
Okay. And your mastiff?
Can't. No, he's gonna just keep sticking on to Akuma, keeping him prone.
Okay. So this is
Yeah,
so
'cause,
you
know,
want
he
him to
can't-
like
he can't hit
basically
me with
grapple him,
hold him down.
keep him down.
Yeah.
All right. So this is
Yeah,
going to
'cause
be
he can't hit me with his. He can't hit me with his spells if he can't see me.
Okay. So this is going to be a contested strength athletics check between the mastiff and Akuma.
All right. How would I roll for the mastiff?
It doesn't have proficiency in it, so you're just going to use your strength bonus on the mastiff, which is a +1.
Oh,
no,
okay,
use
so
the
this is
dogs.
+1.
Use the
Okay.
dogs.
Yeah, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, that's also just strength from me. Nick.
Oof. 8.
Yeah. Akuma, what's your number?
18.
Okay. Yeah, so you are not being restrained by this dog or anything. You're still prone, but you're able to basically get up and freely, move. You're not going to have to make another save on your turn to get out of it. You'll have to use your movement to stand up if you want to get up, but you don't have to make a check to do it.
All right. So he went into the room directly to the right?
Directly to the right, which is...
Yes.
Oh, gosh. C10. Servants' quarters. You go into that room, and there are... you can see some cultists. Two of them in their... I guess there would be three of them, kind of in their...
at the table.
In their pajamas. You can see them, like... getting up, Gigroth, and you can see they're like kind of groggy, waking up to this commotion.
Right.
So Akuma, it's your turn now.
So he's just in that room. I can still see him, right?
Yes, the door is open. He's
Well, I
just
mean,
inside.
I would think that I would have closed at the door so they couldn't see me, and I'd hide off to
Closing a
the
door
side.
is an action, and you clearly attacked
Oh, it
me
is?
with your action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Interacting with an object while you're in combat is an action.
Okay, well, I would assume that I would just like moved out of his range of view, like going off to the left. Like if you were to walk
Pretty
straight in,
small
you'd go to
room.
the left.
One. So you had to use your movement to get in up to him and then back into that room. So, what's your movement?
30.
30. So
Would that have been enough to?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You would be I don't even think you could get into the room, being able to move up to him and out. You could basically be by the door.
By the door. Okay. Well, I guess I'd just hide, or not even hide. I guess I'll just stay there.
Try and blend in with the wall.
Blend. I mean, he's gray. The walls are gray. Maybe.
Okay. Akuma, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna cast second level Chaos Bolt on Gigroth, and I'm gonna use my 18 on a portent roll for 24. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Let's see how well we do.
Oh my gosh.
So that's 10, and then from there.
I don't think we're gonna level this session, guys.
No.
How much experience do we get for killing our party members? We would have been using this to grind ages ago.
So that's gonna be 10, and I'm gonna use it's gonna be poison damage for this next. So you take 10 points of damage, and then I'm gonna roll 2d6s for how much poison damage you're gonna take.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Spell sucks to cast. You're alive at 1 hit point, Gigroth.
I am indeed.
That's
I lucked out.
5 points of poison damage.
Oh shit.
And then let's see.
You know what? When that damaged, is it as a whole or is it like 2 separate damages?
It's 2 separate damages.
If I were to use the Stone Endurance Neck, I would have to use it only on one of those.
You could use it on either one of them. Yes.
Either one. I'll do it on that 10.
So you take 5.
Well, 7 plus 2, so 9. So so there was only. So that was only 1 damage from your 10 damage.
Okay. So then you take yep. All right, and then so the dog's next to me.
And you said you did how much damage? 9 damage, or how much damage did you do to poison? I'm sorry.
It was 5.
Okay, 5, and so 6 damage total.
And
yeah, if you wanted to stand up, if you wanted to use your movement to stand up, you can do that.
Yeah, I think that's all I have left. Just checking over my actions. So yeah, I'll just stand up and end my turn.
Cyrus, you're up.
Well, this is an interesting position to be in. What the fuck do I do now? So Gigroth is like standing just outside the doorway to the room, I assume.
Yep.
And
Oh, no,
Akuma is he by the table still?
Yeah, yeah. He would have been like knocked out of his chair, knocked off the bench, and then stood up.
And Gigroth looks like noticeably roughed up. Like I can tell like he's been fucked up pretty hard by the spells and everything.
Yeah, quarter life left.
Okay.
He's wheezing at this point.
I think Cyrus is pretty taken aback by how quickly things. I think Cyrus just sits back down in the chair with a beer in his hand and says, "Boy, that escalated quickly." No, but
wow, that really got out of hand, guys.
I'm just like, you two knock it the fuck off. Just I don't know what the fuck Cyrus makes of this. Is like, I guess. You know what? I will cast.
Power word death.
Dude, I mean, to be fair, I could just throw a dagger at Gigroth, and that would be sort of like power word death.
Why a Gigroth? Why would you target Gigroth?
Well, that's just because of the comment he made. I didn't say I was going to.
Oh.
I think what I'll do instead is, I'm gonna cast Hideous. I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my cutting words and unsettling words, so that Akuma will lose a D6 on his next saving throw, spell saving throw, which will be a 4, and I'll use Hideous Laughter on Akuma. Now, I would like to express I'm not trying to necessarily kill or like harm either one of these two, but I'm mostly just trying to put an end to the shenanigans, I guess, I suppose. So I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter on Akuma.
And you're going to subtract 4 from your roll.
Well, what am I rolling for Hideous Laughter?
It's
Wisdom.
Not a good one. So 8.
Okay, so fall into a fit of laughter, and you become incapacitated, and you're also prone.
So you fall back down and start laughing. you just stood up after throwing the dog off to the side, and then like you dust yourself off, and then
oh shit, the dog's still there.
Fall right down.
Yeah, I forgot about the dog, and I'm gonna go stand in between Akuma and Gigroth.
Okay.
Sort of positioning myself to be like, don't. I'm gonna be like, Gigroth, don't fuck with him.
Yeah, you're the in between. You know,
yes.
Trying to keep him. You're the referee here.
That's what I'm trying.
The fight. Zyma.
And that is
I'm gonna pull out a chair, put the corpse in it, sitting somewhat comfortably, and then walk into the kitchen, go grab a cup of Joe. I'm cold.
Okay. You walk in there. You see, what's his name? Where are we at here? Karu Salafan, this portly cook, just working away. You see the big cauldron that you took from the caves. He's sitting there stirring it. He's got a big pile of like knucklehead trout fillets that are kind of like cubed up, and that have been seared. And you can see him occasionally grab some of them, add them to the pot, stir it up. Oh, hey, what's what brings you in? It's not quite done yet, not quite breakfast time yet, but it'll be ready here in about 15 minutes.
No worries. Do you have any hot bean water, my friend, or maybe some tea made?
There's some brewing right over there. Help yourself.
Excellent, thank you very much.
What the hell's going on out there?
Just let us know when breakfast is ready.
Can do. Doop, 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 doop. He's minding his own business because that's what he does. He doesn't want to get in the middle of anything. Yeah, you can grab your hot bean water.
Delicious. If I have enough movement, I'll walk back outside, pull the chair up next to the corpse, sit down, and sip my hot bean water.
So where would so you would be just inside the door when you started?
Let me get the map up because I don't have it.
I don't think you would be able to get in there, get stuff.
Okay,
and
yeah,
come
that's
out.
fine. I'm still in the kitchen. I'll end my turn in the kitchen.
Okay.
I'm cool.
Gigroth, you're up.
All right. As I survived that last attack, and seeing that Cyrus is putting himself in between us, and then as I watch Zymot walk into the kitchen, I feel like Gigroth would instantly think, "I'm fucking hungry."
You don't
So-
see me. You're hiding.
No.
You're hiding in the other room.
I'm not
Don't you
hiding.
shit.
I'm not hiding.
You,
Remember, 'cause
you
I
see
didn't have
Zymot
enough
go into the
movement to walk in.
kitchen. You see Zymot go
alright.
into the
Yeah.
kitchen, but like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I see him walk into the kitchen, and like at that moment, Gigroth would think, "I'm so fucking." So he's
I'm
going
gonna murder
to-
you, man. I am starving. What's up here?
No, it wasn't. Gigroth's not trying to murder Akuma. He just wants. It's like, because I want to say I read somewhere that Goliaths do hold grudges,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
and so like that was payback for everything. So he's like, at that point, he's like, I'm hungry. I just want something to eat. It's probably he was hangry. So he's gonna. So he, as a bonus action, I'm just gonna tell my Mastiff, just if he tries anything funny, like if he tries to attack me, just sick him.
Mhm.
So he's just like, the dog is just standing there, just like, ready to just react if Akuma does anything. And then I'm gonna walk to the kitchen as well and try to get some food.
Cyrus, you would get an opportunity attack of Gigroth walking away. Do you want to do anything?
Isn't he incapacitated?
Cyrus?
Cyrus isn't.
Cyrus isn't.
Oh no, Cyrus. Sorry, I thought you said Akuma for a
Yeah,
second.
Cyrus steps in because Cyrus stepped in between you two.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
With my rapier,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna attempt to do non-lethal damage.
Okay.
Sorry. Walking away. Okay, but yeah, all right.
Well, that's a 10.
Yeah.
So
You
that's
try to
low.
attack me. Yeah, you try to attack me. You miss, and I'm like, Cyrus, fuck off. I'm done with the
Shut
situation.
the
I
fuck
just want
up,
food."
Gigroth. You just tried to beat the shit out of like one of our party members. He fried you down to 2 fucking HP. You're limping your way to the kitchen, trying to be all like, "Oh, I'm hot shit." Shut the fuck up, Gigroth.
It's like shit. I was like, "Fuck you, Cyrus. Fuck you. Get off your high horse."
You
Okay.
say,
I'm-
gasping for breath with all the poison in your body.
I was like, no, well, maybe. I don't know. At this point, I'm like at 10 HP. Like, that's a quarter of what I have. So I'm like, you know what? I only did that because of the bullshit he caused. All right? I'm done. I got my revenge. I'm done. I want food. So piss off. I'm going to go get food.
All right, Gigroth, you walk into the kitchen. You can see the big old pot being stirred. You can see Zymot there with a mug, drinking some hot bean water.
Like, I don't care if it's ready, chef. Just give me a bowl.
Suit yourself. And he ladles you out a bowl. It's like half cooked. It's still like, it's like lukewarm. It's not fully there yet, and it's kind of watered down. It hasn't fully transformed.
Right.
So it's, I don't know, room temperature watery soup at this point.
Right. I was just like, yeah, whatever. You got some salt or, I don't know, some bread.
He points in the kitchen where it would be. Akuma?
Yeah, just like a pouty child. I'm just gonna like
I
pour
guess
salt, eat my bread and shit.
Make my wisdom saving throw.
Uh-huh.
Can I cease my hideous laughter at this point?
On your turn.
Or is that is it only on my turn? Okay.
Yeah, I don't actually know if that's something you can do, but
It's because it's concentration.
oh yeah. So you can just like, I'm gonna stop concentrating on
Yeah,
this.
I'll stop concentrating at this point.
But on your turn you can do that.
Oh, okay. I'll
okay.
hold
So-
my action then.
Okay. Cyrus?
I'll hold my action.
I'll stop concentrating. Is that an action to do that?
No.
Okay. I'll stop concentrating on my turn.
And then when his turn is done, I would like to reinsert myself.
Oh God. Yep.
All right, let me double check.
Well,
this.
it's still Cyrus's turn.
I know.
I'm gonna hold my action.
You metagaming sons of bitches. Akuma, you're up.
That's
So,
right.
Being that I was sitting at the end of the center table, can I still see him in the kitchen?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and try to cast Chaos Bolt on him again.
Mm-hmm.
So does my Mastiff seeing him? Because I did say that he would be on guard if he tried anything.
Sure,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm not moving.
He's not moving, so he's not going to get an opportunity attack. 'Cause he's not moving unless he
No.
moves out of the way.
Oh, so he has to move out of the way.
But-
Because
but
I meant
you
that
can-
if
but-
he tried anything, like, because he's trying to cast a spell
Yeah,
on
you-
me, so
yeah,
like, I
if
would
you wanna-
assume that the dog would attack him.
Well, you could hold your dog's action and then command your dog to attack. Basically reinserting the dog back into the initiative order.
Oh, it's so good.
So Akuma,
Where is the kitchen?
So 20 to hit.
the kitchen is the top right room on the map.
Huh.
A 20 to hit?
Yeah, 20 to hit.
I'm assuming that hits Gigroth.
Oh yeah. No, I was just looking at it and I was like, I don't know. Like, could he see me in the kitchen from where he's
DM
at?
said
But
it
I
does.
guess.
from like the center table, standing up, kind of in the
Yeah.
middle of the center table. Yeah, there's a direct line of sight there to the door.
All right, so 10
Alright.
damage again off of the first part of chaos.
I just imagined like Gigroth sipping soup and then all of a sudden, boom, gets fucking hit with a fucking chaos bolt.
That's a
And we're gonna
sorcerer's
roll.
spell, right?
Yeah, but I don't have Tides of Chaos active
Damn it.
at this point.
Damn it.
I lied. I do have Tides of Chaos.
Okay,
active.
wild
We
magic.
didn't take the okay. So D100. So do I get to finish my damage first?
Yeah, you can finish your damage with Gigroth, but
Okay.
after all this,
Okay. So I'm gonna roll 2d6s of psychic damage now. So that's 21 points of damage total from my chaos bolt.
Okay. So does that just count as because at 10 damage, like he's already down. So then after that, does that count as a failure on the death saves?
no.
Okay.
All that,
Okay.
because all that's still getting hit on one turn. But if you take additional damage on like other turns,
Right.
So Gigroth goes down hard.
Yeah,
Spills,
he's just drinking soup and then boom, gets hit.
spills soup all over the floor. And wild magic.
25. If we'll all open our tables to 25 on the wild magic table, an eye appears on my forehead for the next minute. During that time, I have advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight.
So between
as
where
Gigroth
your
drops, my
antlers
third
come
eye
out,
opens.
whoop, a third eye appears. Cyrus, you want to insert yourself in this order?
Sure. Cyrus is gonna walk into the kitchen, and he's gonna get himself some hot bean water,
Okay.
and he's gonna take a big ol' sip.
Mastiff will attack Akuma.
For the Mastiff, if the user goes down, does like the Mastiff disappear or what?
Doesn't disappear.
I did have a bonus action. I don't know if I ever get to use that.
You just won't be able to command it anymore.
Okay, so now it's just acting on the last order I said, which is like if he tries anything funny, attack him.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I use my bonus action?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make a level 1 spell slot with my 2 sorcery points.
Okay. Cyrus gets some food. Mastiff attacks.
All right. Even in death, Gigroth is it's attacking. 20.
Yep, hits.
All right, and that is here. 1. So you take 7 piercing damage, and you are knocked prone.
I am just dead.
Oh my gosh.
Really? Really? I'm sorry. That's just so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
I'm
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh like that. I'm sorry.
It's all
I'm
right.
sorry.
It's
I'm
all
sorry,
good.
everybody.
You guys
I see.
duked it
I
out.
see it on
and-
Joel. I see it on Joel's and Jedi's faces. Like, I hate you so much, Mark. You and Gigroth.
Zymot, your turn.
Cyrus, you're in here with me, right?
Yeah, I'm sipping some coffee.
I have
some
a
hot bean
proposition.
So what the heck is HP?
HP. I don't know, but I noticed that sometimes I don't know what it is for sure, but like sometimes like I feel like when I'm like more tired, I have like less of it, but when like I'm really beat up, but when I'm like well rested, like after sleeping, it's like I feel like I have a lot. I don't really know what it is beyond that though.
Okay. I'll go outside. Do I have enough movement now to pull up a chair?
Yep.
Yep. I'll pull up a chair, sit down, and watch this unfold.
Okay, Akuma and Gigroth are both down. At this point, the room that Gigroth had originally planned to go in, comes out, and some people start creeping out. You can see around the balcony that looks down into the main room. There are some cultists kind of hanging out, looking there, and then there's an older tiefling. With gray hair, around like the horseshoe gray hair around its head, wearing a dark velvety green bathrobe, comes out, puts his hands on the handrail and says, "What is the meaning of this?" And Cyrus and Zymot can see that it is Kadroth.
I'll ignore
Just a
him.
little. Or what was that?
You can go ahead. I'm Zymot's just ignoring him.
Yeah. I turn up to Kadroth and I say, just a little. What the fuck do you even call this? Just a minor dispute. Yeah, just a minor dispute amongst co-workers. You all can go back to bed. This doesn't concern you.
Make me a persuasion check.
I mean, there is an Akuma on the floor.
15.
Okay. Kadroth points out a couple of cultists who would be like guard duty. You watch them. Make sure they keep it down. The last thing we need is our ranks turning on each other. And then they kind of give their nod. Kadroth and most of the people walk away and return to their rooms. We're keeping in initiative order. Gigroth, make me a death save.
10.
Okay, that's a pass. Akuma, make me a death save.
10.
Yeah, that's good. That's a pass. Cyrus?
So I'm not going to do anything. Just to clarify, I'm not going to do anything. This is more out of curiosity because we haven't encountered like death saves that much. What happens if you do interact with somebody who is like making death saves?
If you attack them and deal damage to them, it counts as an additional fail against them.
Okay.
You can stabilize someone. You can do like a medicine check, or any healing would automatically stabilize them, so they don't have to make death saves anymore. They would still be unconscious, but they wouldn't be dead.
What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to use my movement to walk over to Gigroth's body, and I'm going to take the rust-colored bag.
Okay.
If you don't play nice with your toys, you don't get to have them. And then I'll go back over to the table, I guess. I don't know if I have the movement for it.
Probably not.
Okay, I'll walk back.
But you get...
I'll just take the bag, and like that'll be my turn.
Zymot?
I'll stuff it into my bag.
Who had healing potions? I got one. Who got the other ones in our party?
I only took one, but I had used it on one of our previous sessions.
Akuma, do you have a healing potion on you?
Nope.
And there's no way for me to give 2 healing potions or split a healing potion half, right? Even if it's a greater healing potion, DM.
No, sorry.
All right.
I
well,
can
only
use
take
healing
one
word to heal, like bring them out of death. So like, if you don't want to like use the potion right now,
you took your turn.
they both made the pass on their first saves.
They're probably fine.
We don't know that.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. We don't know that.
I recommend a roll off.
All right. Just you guys play chicken with each other? Lol.
Yeah, it's just you both just like, okay, you roll yours. All right, I'll roll mine.
All right. I'm gonna attempt to stabilize Gigroth. I guess it's a healing check, right? A
Medicine check.
I'm-
Medicine check.
Medicine check. Yep. Straight roll. 8.
No.
Okay. That's and I can't do a medicine check as a bonus action, right?
Correct.
Okay. That's my turn.
Gigroth. Death save number 2.
19, so with just one shy from a 20.
You have saved. Kuma.
19.
Okay.
Ooh,
This game is rigged.
Gee.
All right.
Yeah, this game is rigged. I want to see what
Cyrus.
it's getting interesting.
Good question. What I should do here? I guess I will healing word Akuma.
Okay.
That is 5 HP.
Does that bring you above your?
So D&D Beyond doesn't show me negative, but I think I would have been at what it was. How much did the dog do? 7 points.
7, yeah.
So I would be at -3, so that put me to 2.
Okay, so if it brings you above 0, you pop up. You would be alive with those hit points.
All right, I'm at
Nice.
health.
Okay. Zymot.
I guess so he's up now.
Akuma's up. Yes.
All right. I'll attempt to stabilize Gigroth.
Yep.
Yep. Sorry, bro. 3.
Nope. Back to Gigroth.
Oof. 2.
Nope. That's a fail. Akuma.
I'm gonna magic missile Gigroth.
What? Oh my god. Yep. Those automatically hit.
Yep. Okay.
So
So
Gigroth.
that
Gigroth's at 2
check
and
on
2.
the death saving throw.
Is that just one, or since it was multiple shots?
It just counts as one attack.
Okay, got you. Because of that, the dog attacks him again. No.
Yes.
All right.
Jesus.
Dang.
That does not
9.
hit.
Yeah, no. I didn't
Okay.
think it would.
Cyrus.
Yeah, I will. How many saving throws does he? Is he at 2 death saves?
Gigroth's
Or
at
death
2
fails?
death and 2
death-
death
okay,
and 2
so
saves.
the next die roll is like gonna determine it. Okay, I guess I will.
I will not be mad at anybody's decision.
I will healing word Gigroth.
Okay.
I'd say to save it because the damage that I took from
Even
That
if it
doesn't
doesn't bring you
count the
above,
damage.
even if it doesn't bring you above 0, you will still be stabilized.
okay,
You'll
so
sta-
what does
you'll
that mean? Like, I
stabilize
get,
at
like,
0.
That's 6 HP.
Okay. Okay.
Does that bring you above
So,
0?
It does not.
Okay, so
I
you're
think
at
because
you're at
his-
0 and you are stabilized,
Okay.
but you are still unconscious.
Okay.
Anything else, Cyrus?
That'll be all.
That'll do. Zymot.
So, well, quick question. Sorry. If I get hit again, will I just have to start all over with the death
Yeah.
and? Okay.
So it's Zymot's turn.
Yes.
Akuma, you have some explaining to do, so I highly encourage you to not do things to make yourself any more suspicious. If you don't mind, please let Gigroth alone. I think you both have made your point. And I'll stare at the Pooch. I'm like, Pooch, unless you want to end up like your master, chill out.
I feel like the dog would listen to Zaimat.
Okay. We're back at the top, which would be Gigroth.
Is
If
there
anyone
anything
wants-
I can do to like
If anyone wants to
Oh.
stay in initiative order, we can. I feel like Akuma's probably the only one that would want to.
I'm fine being out of initiative order.
Okay.
I can't do nothing.
Akuma, Zaimat?
I'm good to come out of it.
Well, the party has spoken.
Okay. We're out of initiative.
Fucking Levistus.
What would you like to do? You have some discussing discussing to happen. Discussions that need to
Discussion.
take place here.
Cyrus, so you're the target of the Zentarum. He brought it on you. You guys spoke. Are you cool, or do you want to ask him any more questions?
I kind of look over at Akuma. Honestly, right now, I want to go to bed.
While Gigroth is still down, I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna take his helm off.
I'm
Okay.
gonna bat your hand away.
All right.
I mean,
No.
it's just a swap. A swap.
No,
I'm still gonna take it.
no. What is wrong with you? We left you alone for one day to sleep in, and now we don't even recognize you. What is going on with you?
Wait a minute. I get attacked and you don't recognize me.
You brought the Zentarum on us. You took the cauldron without talking to the rest of us, and you gave something to the Zentarum to hopefully give them something else.
Wait.
So yes,
why
as
does
much
Gigroth think I brought the cauldron?
I specifically remember finding the cauldron in your sled the first time.
Agreed. Yes, this happened.
I'm not saying he got this off the hook either, but he's unconscious. And I already told the dog to sit.
Okay. Yeah. Again, this gets why. How does so? Okay, cauldron is here. Why does that mean I brought it here?
I'm gonna walk into the
I-
kitchen. I'm gonna walk into the kitchen and
Mhm.
then ask the chef, "How'd you get the cauldron?"
Oh, there was this nice deer horn tiefling guy brought it in.
I'm gonna swing this. I'm gonna swing the door open further and hold to the side and be like, "Did it look like him?"
Before the door swings open, I'm going to use disguise self.
Okay. Well, he instead of
I-
pointing you, oh, that guy brought it here. he explains. Oh, some tiefling with deer antlers brought it in.
I'd just
the
like to
other day.
reiterate.
It's a mighty cauldron. I love this thing. I wish we had
How
one of
long?
these
How
long ago.
long? So we haven't gotten our long rest yet, right?
Correct.
Right.
All right, cool. Once that interaction happens, anyone can step in, but I'm just gonna walk upstairs to my room
I do
and
the same.
attempt to get my long rest in.
Okay. Cyrus,
I do the same. I'm going to get my long rest.
Akuma.
I guess I'll go out to the dog shed to get my long rest.
Okay. and Gigroth is staying on the kitchen floor to get his.
Yep. That's just like his bowl, like just his whole head just laying in soup on the floor. And the chef is like, "Yeah, I'm not cleaning that up."
Okay. Let's see. You guys get your long rest in. It would now be like 4 in the afternoon.
I see Gigroth just like waking up, and even though he got his he got down, he's just like, even though with his HP all the way up, he's like, I feel like shit. And he's gonna check himself, and he's gonna look to see what all was taken from him.
You did you get the helm or did Zaimat keep?
No,
I mean,
I
he
didn't
was
stop
going to
him
need to
getting
do
it. I
something
didn't stop
more
him.
than
You just
swap.
like no. Okay, so yeah, you don't have your bag and you don't have your helm.
Wait, so okay, so Akuma went back and got it.
Zymot
Yeah,
didn't
I
stop
told
him.
like,
Zymot's
you're gonna have
basically
to do more than a swat.
Yeah. Zymot was just like, no, don't do that, and then he did it anyways. So you don't have your
Okay.
bag of tricks, and you don't have your helmet.
Gotcha.
You still have the
Alright.
bag of holding and the orb though.
Yeah.
all
I'm
your
gonna
weapons
just
and stuff.
wait down. I'm just gonna wait right there at the table for everybody to come down.
Akuma, I need you to make me a perception check. As you wake up.
13.
What was it?
13.
Sure. Yeah, there are two gargoyles that appear to be stone sitting atop one of the guard towers.
Okay.
Ooh, gargoyle.
Yeah, you guys all get your 8 hours. What would any of you like to do?
I'm gonna head down to the mess hall or that area.
Mm-hmm.
Sip on my bean water.
Sure. Yeah. You come up. Gigroth is down there as well, fresh off of his sleep.
I don't really address him. Like I clearly notice him, but I don't say anything to him. I just sit down at the table, and just sip on my bean water and eat some breakfast.
eat some
Right.
breakfast at 4 p.m.
In this situation, I feel like Gigroth would like first he'd apologize to Cyrus, and then just like stay silent because he did something wrong. You know, like when you get onto a kid, he just like sits there like silently, but he apologizes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the cistern.
All right.
And I'm going to ask Avarice. I'm going to seek out Avarice if she will have me.
Yes, we will come back to that though. Zymot, what are you going to do?
I'd like to swing by the armory, grab
Okay.
some oil and sharpening stone to clean up my glaive and the javelins.
Mhm.
Is there another net here that I could pick up or no?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'd like to replenish my net then. And then yeah, I'll swing by the cook and see if I can get some rations for my trip.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to replenish back up to about 4 days worth of rations.
Okay.
And then if that's all done, I'll go ahead and start prepping my sled to take off.
Okay. So you go out to the.
I was just say Zigroth just like say morning to Zyma as he walks out.
So yeah, you go past. You would meet with Cyrus and Gigroth down. Grab what you need in the kitchen and then make your way out the front door. Okay. Akuma, you down in the cistern. You jump in. You get in the little rowboat, walk away. Move down and into the chambers. Avarice is very, very busy at her desk looking down. She doesn't notice you.
Sister, if I may bother you for a question.
Sure. It is. I see that you are alive and well, despite the commotion this morning.
Yes, I apologize for interrupting your work.
What is it that you need?
I forgot to ask when I spoke with you the other day. Where can I find the Reged nomads?
Well, they are nomads. They are all around and outside of the 10 towns, out in the wilderness. If you're out there long enough, I am sure you will run across them at some point. They in typical nomad fashion, there isn't any place that they make their home.
Thank you.
Okay.
And with that, I'm going to go back to the kitchen to pack up some rations.
Okay. All right.
You said how many days until the full moon at this point?
1, 2, 3, 6.
6.
And there's just this awkward silence at the tables.
Well, there's no silence. After I get my rations, I am walking back out to pack up an axe beak.
Okay. So you come across Zymot, who is also prepping a dog sled.
Good luck with those two.
Likewise. Safe travels, Fanin.
And I'm gonna pack up my axe beak, and I'm gonna head out into the wastes.
Wow. Okay. Zymot?
If I'm good to go, I'm gonna pull out my pen and then just update Acquisitions Incorporated. Let them know, hey, I found an outpost. We're gonna need a cleaning crew out there to disinfect both the bodies and that biohazard that we potentially found. But I think it's gonna be a good place to start building up if they want to send that cleaning crew and a preemptive kind of refurbishing of the place.
To
And
Caer
that-
Dineval?
No. The Dwargar outpost that we cleaned
okay.
with the fungus monsters or whatnot. The flesh-eating fungus.
Okay.
Give them the best directions I can to that, and then also that I'm still waiting word on our Beholder drill tank
Okay.
submersible. Trying to think. There was one other thing that I wanted to mention to them, but I've slept since then, so I forgot now. Yeah, I can always message them again.
Is it the mines? Is that what?
No, I still don't know anything about the mines yet. So, and I already told them about Chardolin. So, yeah, that's it. I'll just let them know about that stuff, and I'll keep them posted.
Okay. Akuma, or excuse me, Cyrus Gigroth, still eating in silence.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out to meet up with Zymot.
Before you leave, I'm gonna Gabriel's gonna ask Cyrus. So I'm missing like two things. I'm assuming Akuma took the helmet. What about my bag of tricks? I'd like that back.
Oh.
We'll talk later.
And it's like, okay.
And I head out to speak with Zymot.
Okay.
I just like walk out like as soon as he leaves the doors. That's when Gigo will go like get up and walk out, just right after him.
Okay. You see Akuma preparing an axe beak, and Zymot is basically done prepping a dog sled. Both of them are basically done and could take off at any point here.
Right. No one knows what to do.
All right, cool.
No, it's like
I'm done. I'm gonna bolt.
Yeah. I thought I was already gone at this point.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too.
I pretty much had my pack, and I grabbed a bird and hopped on the bird and left.
Okay. Where are you heading, Akuma?
Apparently I'm gonna go wander the wastes.
Okay.
Out in outside of 10 towns.
Okay.
So did he leave, or as he's leaving, Geralt sees him?
I would say they're both leaving as you come out at this point. Zymot,
Gotcha.
where are you headed?
To the mines near Dorgan's Hold or whatever. Dorgan. No, yeah, right, because that's the last thing we got on the crystals for the Kelvin's Cairn. There we
the
go.
Psy crystal.
Yeah, right. Kelvin's Cairn was the last place. The last little thread that we got.
There's two different mines. There is the Psy crystal, which was in the mines near Tourmaline.
Okay, gotcha.
And then there is the shield dwarves in the Dwarven Valley near Kelvin's Cairn. At the valley near Kelvin's Cairn.
Yeah, they're both kind of on the same direction. So sure, I'll head towards Tourmaline.
Okay. Are you following the road, or you're going through the wilderness?
No, I'll follow the road.
Okay. From Caer Dineval. So let's see here. That is going to be... Oh gosh, I gotta bring up my map here.
Yeah, so I'm assuming I'll go south, hit the crossroads, go the east way. Bryn Shander.
Bryn Shander to Targos up to Tourmaline. Right?
Yeah. Oh man, that seems like a long way. All right. Yeah, I guess I would know that. So Zymot would know that. So yeah, I'll just go to. I'll go. Is there? It's not like obviously a developed road, but there's somewhat of a path towards the Dwarven Valley, or no? From Caer-Dineval, or do I have to
Not
go back
really.
up to Caer
I mean, with the way that the snow and the winds are and everything, there's not really a path. I mean, you know the general direction to get there, but it's not like a paved road or anything like that. You're definitely going through the wilderness.
Got you. And there was a guide in Caer-Conid.
There is.
Yep. All right. Cool. Then I'll do that. I'll head my way up to Caer-Conid.
Okay. Which is not a very long trip. An hour-long trip. Okay.
Oh, perfect. Well, I could probably spend the night there.
Gigroth Cyrus?
Cyrus is going to head back up into his room, and he's going to lock the door behind him. And he's going to just take a moment to sort of try and contact Levistus. He's going to try and sort of take, well, I guess he doesn't have the amulet in his hand anymore, but he's going to try and meditate and try and sort of get into contact with Levistus, since the cauldron reaching Caer-Dineval was the terms for his contract.
Okay.
Nice.
Gigroth.
At this point, honestly, Gigroth doesn't know what the fuck to do. I think he's still trying to figure out, okay, well, where do I go from here? 2 party members left. The other one is mad at him, locked himself in his room. So he's just sitting dumbfoundedly, what do I do?
Okay. All right. Cyrus, make me a how would we do this?
Is this a religion check? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's make me a religion check.
If I make a little pentagram or something on the ground or something like that to try and would that give advantage?
I would say that that's just part of the ritual or what you would be doing.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, grab some
6.
salt from the kitchen.
A 6?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that would no. So you meditate on it for an hour, but you don't make any contact. You can continually try again, but basically each check is going to eat up an hour's worth of time.
Try using the blood. Try using the blood from the corpse that's still sitting in the dining room.
I think after Cyrus is frustrated after the first attempt doesn't go through, he's like, "You dick," Levistus, you dick, and he walks back down to just sort of pace around, and he sees the body, and he says, "Oh." He just kind of grabs a body and very awkwardly drags it up the stairs into his room, locks it again, and he uses a dagger and uses some blood to try and do a blood ritual to Levistus.
Okay. All right, yeah,
Okay.
make me a religion check with advantage this time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We got a 14
Blood sacrifice.
and a 17.
Yes, you are able you call for me, my Cyrus.
So I'd like to imagine that we're just back in that office that from where we established the contact. It's I'm not physically there, but it's sort of that's the sort of mental projection of our contact.
Yes.
And I'm sitting in a bad folding chair, but he has a really nice,
really super plush leather swivel chair behind his desk.
Yeah, it's got these ornate engravings on the back and all these dedications to him. There's the fire. It's this lavish office, and I get the folding chair.
Yeah, and there's a little imp beside him who's
it's just the block
notes.
of ice where he's in, and the imp is the mediator.
Yes,
it's the way to communicate. And I'm well, the cauldron has reached Caer-Dineval.
I see that. The terms of our agreement. You have completed them.
Indeed, I have. So so obviously I haven't leveled up. That was an accidental
Correct.
roll.
Somehow you manage it. You're the only person that follows this session.
No, I had maybe asked Nick about this before, if I could maybe get like one warlock spell now in advance, and then like I'll just.
You see the contract that you signed. There's a motion over to the imp, and you see him unfurl the contract, and there's like, it's almost like in bright fiery letters, kind of emblazons in the bottom of it. It says completed, and then the contract scrolls back up, and the imp tightens it and puts it away, and says, as promised, your reward. And I will allow you to, essentially now, because you're not leveled up, you can exchange one cantrip of yours for one warlock cantrip.
So if that's the case, will I still get a cantrip when I level? Like, will I still get 2 cantrips when I level up then?
No. This is basically just kind of like a taste of it. It's not
so
not an additional cantrip that you know.
So the reason I ask is, like you said, I get to exchange a cantrip. So like, say I get rid of Prestidigitation and I get Eldritch Blast, for example.
Yeah.
When so I'm actually having to sacrifice a cantrip slot for this.
When you multi-class?
Well, no, because when you multi-class, you just like add 2 cantrips, like when you add the level, and you still have all of your old cantrips. Will I get like my old cantrip slot back when I level up?
Yes, you will. Yeah.
Okay, so like I can get back one of my spells, and then I can just swap out, say, I think I will swap out Vicious Mockery for the cantrip Toll of the Dead.
Okay. So that's your one warlock spell that you get at level 4 here, and then before you're actually able to multi-class.
Awesome. Pleasure doing business with
you.
And then
Ronaldo, you're Ronaldo now.
Really, Levistus was Ronaldo all along.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then I return back. Or no, before I leave, I ask. So, what is the next goal?
The next goal.
What is your next goal?
Well, Akuma has already made successful plans for increasing our ranks. What do we want from you, my follower? And I haven't thought about this. me the DM hasn't thought about this yet. What would Levistus want? I have okay. One of my devout followers lives within the cistern here. Avarice, a tiefling. Your pal Akuma is already on a quest to help her.
Mm-hmm.
Aid him in that quest.
It will be done.
Excellent.
For the record, I have every intention of waging war or slaughter or whatever you want to call it on the Zentarum. However, at the moment, your power is helpful, but it's not enough for the Zentarum. But that will be my next goal.
This is you. Do you tell this to Levistus?
Yes, the Zentarum are my number one priority after, I achieve more power.
The Zentarum will be useful in increasing our ranks. Once we have gained enough followers, you may do as you wish with them.
With that, Cyrus, he doesn't say anything. He just turns around and leaves.
Okay. You leave the office, and then you come to when you in your ritual, essentially.
So I would like to think this is just like a little flavor thing. Is after the pact is established, there's like a thing with warlocks where like where the wording for the pact is sort of like signed. And I know you had the document, but I was gonna say it was like tattoos now are placed all over Cyrus's body.
Okay.
And that's sort of like the terms of the pact, and that's where that's sort of like implemented on him.
Gotcha. So you already have one from the Cauldron deal. You now have you now have another one for the aid, avarice, and Akuma.
Yes, and I would like to say that with this sort of like newfound like change, Cyrus, as part of it's supposed to be during a long rest, but I wanted to see if it was okay. As part of being an Eladrin, you can sort of like change your appearance to sort of like match the seasons or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And this has never come up. I wanted to have Cyrus go into, since he's now like a follower of Levistus and he's a warlock, going to the winter path where he has this sort of very like cold. Let me see if I can find a picture of what a winter Eladrin looks like. And that'll sort of be a rough guesstimate of sort of his appearance, like color scheme wise, like his like change in skin and hair color and whatnot. It's like very blue, like pale kind of oriented. I'm gonna copy that into group chat. This is kind of like just a rough idea of what that looks like.
Very cool. I will be able to take a look at that after the stream, but the other guys can see it. Or this is a good way to plug the Discord. Oh, actually, no, that's just in our chat, isn't it?
Yep.
No,
I can do it in.
Post it in one of the public ones.
Sure.
So we'll talk about that in crit chat a little bit, the Discord and what that's there for. Last thing, Gigroth, have you decided what you want to do?
In all
and it's okay.
honesty,
It's okay if you haven't.
No idea.
Okay.
I haven't thought of anything because I know that I was kind of waiting to see on like when Cyrus walks out what their conversation is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of waiting on that, and then if anything, Gigroth might go to the mines, try to get that sphere for the
Psy crystal?
captain. Yeah, the Psy crystal. That's probably the only other thing he'd probably try to do.
Okay. Well, for now, you're still back at the keep, though, right?
Yeah.
You haven't left. Okay. All right. That is where we are going to end our session tonight. But don't go anywhere. We will be back in 5 minutes. We played right through break. That was great, though. We'll be back in 5 minutes and talk about everything, so don't go anywhere. This is your chance as the chat to ask our group questions, hang out with us. If you have questions for anyone individually, post those in chat and we will get to those. So 5 minutes, we will return shortly. Thank you all for watching.
Thanks, everyone.
See you in a bit.
All right, here we are. Welcome back, everyone. Guys, I am so emotionally drained right now.
All right, so Nick, great job rolling with the punches. So many curveballs thrown at you tonight, and you owned it like a champ, dude. So kudos to you, man.
No, I can't take any credit with this because so like coming into this session, well, first off, I got to do this real quick. First off, shout out to Chastity Weaver for those 510 biddies. Thank you so very, very, very much. Big supporter of the stream. Thank you very, very much, Chastity. Really, really appreciate it. Want to make sure to shout you out there for that.
Damn, Chastity.
I gotta be real honest. I was talking to Akuma about this before the show, and I didn't really have anything planned because I didn't know what was gonna happen. Like there was a couple of breadcrumbs I threw Akuma in our one shot, and obviously you guys had the direction to go get the Psy crystal in the gem mines. But other than that, like I didn't really know what to expect, what to happen, if this was going to be one of those like heavy roleplay sessions, little combat. Turns out you still got both in. It just happened to be with each other. That was amazing. That was so amazing. I don't know what's going to happen moving forward. This is definitely going to be something we discuss, but don't give me any of the credit. Like, you guys made this episode. That was
Then, like,
unreal.
if there's anyone that someone should have, a DM doesn't regret giving items to, it's Gigroth. Gigroth does such a great job of using all the tools that is given to him. Like, he uses all the parts of the buffalo. It doesn't matter how small of a spell or how large of a magical item. He will use everything every chance he gets. And I think it's absolutely fantastic because nothing goes to waste with Gigroth. So well done.
I appreciate that.
Cyrus, dude, I love how you are building Cyrus. Like, it's so good how you're tying it to story. It was absolutely phenomenal. You already had me last episode when you hinted at it, and this one just so good, dude. So good. And then I'm not gonna lie, if I could RP half as good as Akuma, like, oh my god, it's so good. You are such a good caster. How you can use every spell to tell a story in, like, man, as witty as Cyrus is, Akuma is just as fast with those spells. It's so good, dude. Like, and you guys are fantastic to play with.
Don't sell yourself short, man. Like, I know you said
Dude.
You said Zymot has, about as shallow as a kiddie pool or as deep as a kiddie pool. Like, this is a pretty big Zymot episode too.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool that Zymot got that his solo combat to kind of shine, because I know that Jedi as a player really likes the combat, so like I could just tell while he was in there, like, he was having a great time with that, and that was a lot of fun to watch. Although I got very nervous when the poison dice came up. I was like, oh no.
Single-handedly taking down a CR8.
What? Really?
Yeah. For real.
Gee.
Would it give it too much away to give me the stat block?
It's just a basic assassin.
Basic assassin. I can find that in the DMG.
Yep.
I'm gonna look that up right now. Really? CR8?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you would have got hit one more time, I'm pretty sure you would have just been left for dead in Bryn Shander.
Hey, I got backup characters. I got a monk waiting.
Yeah, nice. BB, what's up, dude? Sorry you're dead. sorry you are dead. But glad you're here, man. Thanks for them emotes. I like I was saying, I'm just emotionally drained. Whoa! Chastity Weaver gifting a subscription to Bassoon Buffoon. Thank you very, very much for showing that support. BB, enjoy your emotes. Chastity, thank you for that subscription.
Thank you so much, Chastity.
That's
we appreciate you.
Really, really do. I'm emotionally drained. I don't know what's gonna happen. Well, I would get your guys' thoughts. Like, the party is just splitting up now, and I don't know what that means.
Yeah, the band is breaking up.
I know. I just want to say, because I said it to Joel and Jedi, maybe they don't feel the way, but like, I don't know, maybe I was reading into it too much, but I just want to apologize again to Goliath or Akuma. The way I saw it playing out is like, this is what Gigroth's gonna do. I hope I didn't get you too upset or anything like that. No hard feelings.
I'm good. It's just decisions and actions have consequences. And,
for sure.
The law of unattended effects. Sometimes you intend to have one action, and you get a different reaction than you expected.
No, I felt that something like this would happen if Gigroth attacked Akuma, but this is how I saw it going. But I just I didn't really say anything to the group, like, hey, this is how this is what I'm gonna do. This is what happened. So it was kind of like it was kind of something that people saw coming, but I don't know. I just wanted to apologize because I know that the tone shifted, due to my character's decisions, and so I just want to apologize if there was anybody getting too upset or no hard feelings.
Everybody's got a long rest in. We're good.
And honestly, I'm kind of like I was telling Jedi, I'm trying to before Cyrus leaves, if he wants nothing to do with Gigroth, he's gonna try to get his bag of tricks back and then probably go to the mines. where Zymont went is probably what Gigroth's next move is. But it like you had me on my toes. Like I was so scared the entire time that and you got me. You were able to get up and you shot me again, and I was like, fuck, this is gonna be the end of Gigroth. And then when I remembered that my dog was still up and I was just hoping he was gonna down you again.
So there was several times during that combat, none of your attacks were below a 17, so I couldn't shield. So I never got to use a shield as a bonus action. I think maybe I should have used, because you rolled like a 17 for initiative or an 18 for initiative.
Yeah, Gigroth was up.
I think so.
Yeah, so if I'd used my 18 portent roll, that would have gave me a 19, so I would have gone first in initiative. There's some things that just, decisions and things that didn't break my way. I think I could have.
It's cool. You didn't want to give me the portent roll of 18 or anything. It's fine. With my 6 initiative.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, so what was Zymot's plan? Like before Gigroth just fucked everything up.
Who knows?
It's for Zymot to know and no one else.
Spilt milk at this point.
Man. So what's next? Like, I don't want to like spoil anything or what's next, because it seems like there's multiple ways everyone's pulling. Is this like new characters have to join the fray? Is this several different, like one shots essentially? Like we split up for weeks, or like what happens now?
That is a very good question.
I think we will have to discuss that.
Discuss that off stream.
I could probably. Gigroth has the amulet now, right? The amulet of Vestivis?
I was gonna ask that. If Gigroth and Cyrus ever like exchanged, like he got the orb and I got the amulet for Levistus or the Chardolin.
I don't know, because I dropped connection right there and I was gone for like 5 minutes. So
yeah, I wasn't
never
sure
know.
either.
You can
Did you put it on him when he was? When did you? I thought you put it on him. Am I mistaken?
No,
I didn't specifically put it on him when he was inspecting the thing from the last episode, the magic item. He wanted me to mend his orb, and I wanted a price for it. And then he was going to offer to give me the orb for something of mine, and I was going to offer the amulets.
Got you. Okay. Well,
yeah. So
I guess because one of the ways that we can link back up is that I guess if Gigroth has the amulet, Zymot can be cold as shit, and he's cold resistance. He'll be like, "Give me the amulet," and then if he falls to Levistus, then that's a way to motivate me to get linked back up with the party.
Another thing would
That
be if
is
you
true.
did end up giving Gigroth the amulet, we took a long rest.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
it's
that's
either
something that came up in my head.
it's either retconned that you made this trade or you haven't made it yet.
I mean, we could just check the tape, right? Or
How do you feel, DM, about that?
I feel like it didn't. The trade was proposed, but it never actually happened. That's the way I interpret
Well,
it.
there is
Not
still
have
a
all the elements
chance.
of a contract.
There is still a chance that it could happen because this is not too much of a spoiler, but my thought process was okay. When Cyrus comes out, if he still wants to be a team, we can still be a team and just follow him instead of going to Zymont. But if he's like, no, fuck off, Gigroth, there's like, he like his heart would be a little bit broken, and then he would be like, okay, well, if that's the case, can I get my bag back? And then if there's a little bit of resistance, it's like, oh, fine, I'll trade you my orb for the bag. Just want my bag back, and maybe like I don't know, throw in the Chardolin too or something. And then I'd be off to go help Zymot in the mines.
Yeah, I guess we can RP that at the start of next episode.
Yeah.
Or off stream and just exposition it depending on how we do the next adventures, because this is what I see happening is two of you are going one way, two of you are going the other way. doing.
That seems to,
Yeah, we do next week with 2 of you. The other you 2 take the week off, and then the following week the other 2 play. And then after those sessions is when the party would meet back up together, if that's what happens. Like, I don't want to, like, you know, railroad this or anything to get you all back together if that's not what the characters do. But that's kind of what I see being the best option.
Oh man, Akuma, the only thing was I was gonna use you for part of my leveling arc. I'm like, no. It's the only awkward thing now, but I'm 100% down for the way you're playing this out. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I would at this point. Like, you know, like I'm literally possessed by a devil. And...
Yeah, no doubt. Like like I said, I am 100% behind what you're doing. This is epic for sure. I was just planning on using you as part of my leveling arc, and now I'm like, well, I guess I can figure something else out.
BB, yes, the first hour of the episode was just us mourning yours and Kevin's death, and that was it. No, I'm pretty sure you got about a half a sentence worth of mention, or your character did. Yeah, he died, and that was it.
In your defense, I totally had planned of making this epic ballad about you because that's part of what my character does is tell stories. But then we woke up in the middle of the night to, hell, you got to get the hell out of here. And be like, what? And it just kind of snowballed from there.
No, Ronaldo's clearly got to write a song about Kevin and BB's death in the Black Cabin. You recant the tale to Ronaldo, and he writes some emo song about their deaths.
I like that. I'd buy that. I'd buy that album.
I'd buy that album.
Buy that for $1.
Oh God. Okay. God, what a good episode. Like, it feels so weird saying this is like, we just made it. Like, collectively, we just told this story, but I feel like I just got done, like, watching some very emotional movie, and I just need to, like, collect myself.
You instigated this.
I did nothing of the sort.
Yep.
Me.
Things
were
playing out, and then you were like, let's get initiative rolls.
Well, I mean, what am I supposed to do there? Like,
exactly.
attacks with a dog, and
you
can't...
had the power of the DM, and you were like, oh, everyone just switched on, like, it's go time.
You don't put this shit on me. You don't put this shit on me. You guys...
character.
Everybody had a part to play in it. One, because I initiated it. Nick, well, because, you know, he got to be the DM here. But then everyone's like, nah, don't be old pussy. Don't be, you know what? Yeah, Gigoth ain't no pussy. Fuck Akuma.
Oh, God.
He hood rat shit. Gigoth hood rat shit.
Man.
That's like Evil Knievel.
He's on that gang.
Bro, you were literally Evil Knievel pumping the brakes at the end of the ramp. You were aggressively superhero landing. Aggressively trying to tell Zyma, do you know what your teammate did? Do you know what he did? And then you chase his coattails, cut in front of him to do the Karen, and then sick your dog on him. And then after all that, whoa, guys, whoa, let's settle down for a second.
It was a moment where it's like, oh my God, where he's just like, can you believe you did that? And you sick the dog on him. And you're like, whoa, hold on, Dad, can you take care of this? Like, it was
no.
I couldn't
That's
shake
not that's not what I was going for. So what I was going for is like I wanted the dog to attack Akuma,
but
and,
not
like,
kill him, not damage him, right?
But like hold him down. So I wanted like the initial attack of the dog was to get that little bit of revenge and to, you know, but what it was for is so that, you know, he was forced to like have this conversation. And I was like, all right, Zymot, you go do whatever you were gonna do because you obviously look like you wanted to do something before me. I just wanted to get my like little attack in.
Yeah,
And so that's why I was like,
until after Zymot did his thing, huh? You know,
Right.
he looked like he had something to do, but you couldn't just
Yeah.
let him do it. You had to cut him off instead of just, you know, Akuma's just sitting there eating some fucking oatmeal or something, drinking some fucking coffee, and it's like, hold on, you're not going anywhere. We're having this conversation that we haven't even tried to start yet.
You
Here,
stole
dog,
his
Sick 'em,
thunder
dog.
and then wanted him to solve the problem.
Can we just can we have a moment of silence for the assassin Geronimus Bear that died?
What was
Fuck
his
that
name?
guy.
Did
Was
you
that his
just come
name?
up with that, or are you trying to troll? Are you trying to troll me for killing someone again? That was a big story point. or
No,
plot
he
point?
wasn't. Well, he wasn't a big story point in this campaign, but he was in your AI campaign.
How's Geronimus Bear? Wait, it's a gnome!
Yeah.
What did he become an assassin?
I am drawing 100% blank on this one. Did
we
we
knew he
chop
was
somebody?
a gnome because he was 3 feet tall, but other than that, I
And
don't.
he was missing a limb.
Potions
He had
and maps.
you should when he searched him, what would have gave it away? This is excellent, by the way, on your part. What would have gave it away is if he had potions and maps.
Yes,
in
he
his
had-
pack when he searched
Wait, that guy?
Yeah,
I didn't know he had a name.
he did have a name. Yep.
Oh, I
Wait,
never-
wait. Is
I
this
never
the gnome that kept selling you bad potions? Is that who
Yeah.
this is?
He sold me one bed. No, he didn't even sell us. I
You
stole
figured
all
it
of
out.
Red potion.
And then we used it on the drag. Oh yeah, that was great. That was sorry everyone. This is a previous campaign talk.
Yes. So in our previous campaign, the Acquisitions Incorporated story, straight out of the book, there's a character named Geronimus Bear, who is a shifty little gnome who tries at the very, very beginning of the campaign tries selling the group some bad potions, some not good potions. And I loved the interaction with the group so much that I kept bringing him back. And he ended up losing his arm or getting his hand bitten in some mountain town, and then ended up getting his hand replaced by a peg by someone else later on in the campaign. And he was a recurring character. He kept coming back and coming back. So I had to make him a recurring character and come in here. So in that meantime, between the AI campaign and this one, he somehow trained as an assassin and works with the Zentarum.
That's funny.
Well, yeah, he used
trying
to. Now
kill-
he's
trying to kill
dead.
me. It's so funny that he's trying to kill my character because I'm the one who stole the potion from him in the first campaign. I don't know. That's funny to me.
Yep. Now he's dead.
He did.
His cousin gets to torment us in future campaigns.
Yeah.
Yeah, his super jacked gnome cousin.
in all defense, I really was planning on knocking him unconscious, tying him up, and taking him with us. But after he did that one hit to me, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, like
I'm
this.
not gonna risk it.
No.
I still love your entire encounter with that. I am just
That was awesome.
I'm still
It was great.
so I am still so just amazed the damage, just like everything that your character can do in just one sitting just baffles me.
Yeah, there's so much defense, offense, range, versatility. Yeah, versatility. It's insane how much the Echo Knight can do.
Zymot got a chance to shine.
Yeah, as if he hadn't been carrying our combats before that.
Yeah.
Not to say the other party members don't have their moments, but like Zymot, I feel like consistently just like ranches in combat. That's
See,
just
and I feel
the way
like
it
I'm
seems.
just trying to hang with you guys, honestly.
Really, I always felt like I always felt Gigarth was supporting Zymot because you always opened up so many opportunities.
All right, I think that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you all so very, very much for watching. Chastity BB in chat, hanging out with us. Chastity for them bits and the gift subscription to BB. Thank you all so very, very, very much. And to all the lurkers as well, hanging out in chat. Appreciate you. Definitely go check out our YouTube page, the one-shot episode with Akuma. If you want to know or want to see the story where he gave those Chardalyn amulets and made the deal with the Zentarum, that is in that episode, along with some other interactions that he had with other people. Definitely go watch it. It's only about an hour long. Check it out. All of the info's down below. You can see all of the links down there. If you want to hang out with us in Discord, !Discord in chat, or the link down below. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe on YouTube. All that good stuff. Thank you all so much for hanging out. We will see you next week in whatever capacity that is. Whoever's on next week, we will see you then. Thank you all very much. Have a great, great night, everyone.
Take care, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Hopefully this is the end of Serious Beef Band.